And you labeled all those videos. Oh, why do I? And what, we live?
Yeah, we're gonna go live.
We're live. Right now.
We're live.
So you don't give me the signal. You don't give me nothing. This is only the second episode of the P-Berg Pod for Phillipsburg, by Phillipsburg, at the Tactical Financial Studios. Maybe not for much longer. Naming rights are up December 31st. I think we have a new sponsor for the podcast studio in lovely downtown Phillipsburg, New Jersey. But I do like to enter the podcast world more professionally, other than me babbling, and you don't even point at me and tell me that the show started. Because we are the only podcast studio anywhere around. We're the place to be.
Sorry, I'm pointing at you now.
It says you're live.
All right, and
go.
Scene. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Phillipsburg's own podcast. It's called the P-Berg Pod. I have a lot of guests in here today. We did have another show following this and another one following that. We had the Uncensored with Mike the Cop coming up. Canceled. We're not doing it, Mo. You want to know why?
You just canceled it right now?
I canceled my own show. You want to know why? Because we have so much content and so much stuff to talk about that I don't want to cheat the Phillipsburg people that tune in to see what's going on in Phillipsburg. Now, if you're on what's going on in Phillipsburg, or what's really going on in Phillipsburg, or the undercover Phillipsburg, I don't know how many pages there are. But if you're on those pages, it's cool to see posts, right? You see a post. This is different because post is one-dimensional. Well, this is four-dimensional. We break some walls down. We go behind the scenes on things. We do a lot of different crazy stuff here. So I'm going to introduce my guests. My co-host first is, do you have an official moniker? Or are we just going to keep calling you Blue for everything we do?
Hey, just don't call me late to dinner.
Okay, because I'm not sure. Like, I've called myself, this is Michael Burke reporting live for the P-Berg Podcast. And I've also said, this is MB live from the P-Berg Podcast.
And MJ.
MJ. I think I like the MJ.
American hero.
Cool.
I like no. That's my resume. I am an American.
I'm sorry.
I am an American hero. Don't joke about that. Do we have that photo? Put that photo up.
I don't think we have
My hair was a lot better back then. Anyway,
I mean, it could be
MJ,
Yeah,
MJ, or MJB, right? And then what are you going to be? Just Blue, Dawn, like DC? DC?
I could be DC.
MJ and DC?
Yeah, there you go.
This is MJ signing off from P-Berg Podcast. Back to you in the studio, DC. How's that sound? Good?
Yeah,
all right, good. All right. So to my left, the audience is right, is Blue, who is a producer, our technical advisor. She's very flustered, by the way.
Jason Bourne.
In case you didn't know, Black Friday was yesterday.
Yes.
And you work in retail. We're not going to say where, although I want to know how much of a discount you get, because my daughter picked out one of our presents, and it's a TV, and it's from your store.
Sell them the $30,000 one.
What do you get?
Oh my goodness, Samsung has a $30,000 one. I was looking at TVs online.
Don't say where. Don't.
No, Samsung. So Samsung.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to promote Samsung. They don't give us any money.
I mean, I like.
It rhymes with Manumung, say, like Samsung. So, do you get how much of a discount do you get?
I get 10%, but it has to be for me. Yeah. Well, it depends.
What do you mean it has to be for me? You got to take a lie detector test. Just say it's for you and give it to me. What's the fucking big deal?
It's for you. No, but we get an extra 20% on certain things.
What about like electronics?
Kid show.
That's 10%.
10% off. Mm-hmm. I could go in and get 10% off of my own. I could probably talk them out of 10% off.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Your store that you work for did generously give us a $75 gift card towards the Winter Wonderland. We'll get into that later. All right. So to my left, after Blue, and to the studio, to the people at home on the right, is Vicky Mendez Branch. I always have a mental block, and I say Menendez, and I don't know why, but not today.
You did good.
For 20 minutes last night, I sat on the couch and I kept saying Vicky Mendez Branch. Vicky Mendez Branch. Vicky Mendez.
Meanwhile, his Julie's like, who? What?
I said, don't worry about nothing, Julie. So Vicky's here to my right.
Yeah.
And then to my right, the studio audience's left, we have Danny Finken.
I know exactly what you're going to do. Such a gentleman. Look at you.
Sit down a little more so we can see her pretty face. Hey. She's married, Mo. Relax. All right. We've established that. She's married. All right, so we have a lot of things to talk about today, but first let's just get caught up since the last show, right? We had Thanksgiving. Liners, I saw you guys at the game yesterday. Not the outcome we wanted, but it was my first actual Liners game.
Nice.
First one ever. I enjoyed myself immensely. It was a lot of fun. Did not like the score. I was lucky enough to snag sideline passes. Don't ask me how I got them. I'll never tell. I had a few looks from some people in the crowds like, what's this guy? What's this outsider? This interloper?
Nice.
He's not part of the Phillipsburg Mafia. What the hell is he doing down on the field? But there I was with your daughter, my Cub reporter. She helped me out because Dawn was very busy. And if I only know that, Mo, and you only know that because she tells us 15 times a day how busy she is.
I'm very busy.
You know, it's very hectic.
Dawn, don't forget to eat.
It's very hectic with Black Friday and Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. I get no time to myself. But then you know what she does? She sends me messages about all these intricate things that she's doing with these videos and adding graphics, stuff I didn't ask for. Nor did I think that we needed until I see it. Then I'm like, oh, we needed that. So,
but that's what happens when you that's what happens when you learn video editing. You know, you get a little bit involved in it.
Yeah, but don't tell me that you're busy and then do extra because that makes me want to give you even more stuff.
No, that doesn't mean give me more. That just means like, I felt like it wasn't good enough.
So no means no.
Yeah, no
means
no.
Just universally, that's true. All right. So let's do this then. So we've had you on before talking about a different subject. Maybe we can touch on that and how that's going later on in the show.
Of course.
And we haven't had you in studio because I was bringing you in to talk about your run for Board of Ed. And then I found out that you weren't running against anybody, right? There was 3 people running.
It's the best way to go.
And yeah, I mean, just like Sheriff McDonald, I told him at Veterans Day, I said, you have it down pat. You have figured out the best way to run for an election. Run against nobody.
True.
Have them all be afraid of you. Like his election is, if they don't primary him, if somebody doesn't try to beat him in a Republican primary, there's nobody touching him. He wins, and rightfully so. He's the best sheriff this county's ever had. But anyway, we'll start with you to my right, and you can just tell us a little bit, not like Pete Marino, because we've had Pete on here, and he starts from the embryo.
We love Pete.
I love Pete too. But that guy.
I was 3 years old once.
That guy can spin a yarn.
Yes.
All right, so let's do this. Let's start with when you moved to Phillipsburg. What year was that? Do you know roughly?
1995.
And how old were you?
16.
All right, so you moved here in 95 when you were 16.
Yeah.
Have you been accepted yet as a true Phillipsburgian? Because
I think so.
Okay, good. Because if you're not, a lot of times if you're not born here, it's like they look at you like,
I feel like I've been accepted.
Right.
Right.
I would say if you said that, like if you said your name, it's a known Phillipsburg name. I feel it is.
Yeah.
Your name is a known Phillipsburg name.
I think
Spencer
is more known
Spencer, right? Spencer.
Yes.
Known Phillipsburg name.
Correct.
Slack.
Yep.
Known Phillipsburg name.
Mhm.
Troxel.
100%.
Known Phillipsburg name. Stuff like Belcourt. Well, for me.
Yeah.
The last captain of the last Notre Dame team that ever won the national championship. What did I say? Belcourt?
Yes.
I'm an idiot. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not. What are you gonna do?
I mean, he said it.
Yeah.
I thought you were
All
talking
right,
about
so
never-ending story.
16 years old.
Yeah.
And you moved to Peaburg.
Mhm.
What brought you to Peaburg?
My mom's job moved.
Okay.
So we moved here from Scotch Plains and prior to that, Brooklyn. So major culture shock when I first moved here.
Oh, from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
When you moved here at 16, did your parents continue to water the sidewalk?
No.
They stopped watering the sidewalk? Because that's a Brooklyn thing.
Yeah, no.
You know it is. You water your
It is.
sidewalk.
We swept it. We did
Right,
everything.
yeah. You didn't do that here?
No. I think my dad still does it in Brooklyn. But
Does he? Okay. I met your dad. He is quite the character.
Yes,
Brooklyn
he
has not left him. He's
No.
all Brooklyn.
He's still there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So you move here.
Uh-huh.
You go to high school here.
My senior year was here.
Oh wow, that's a tough move for your senior year.
It was.
Did you
different.
cheer when you were here?
No, I did not.
You started getting into cheer after.
Yes.
So don't let me tell your story. Tell your own story. Go ahead. Less about me, more about you.
Yeah, I moved here. There I just kind of went to some Warren County College stuff here, and then I started working, and I just stayed here. So I met my husband here. Had my daughter here. So 3 of us are still here in Peaburg doing our thing. I was part of the Little Liners, which unfortunately just closed down. Really sad to hear that.
I
But
saw you guys had your final
we had our banquet.
banquet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girls and everything. It was a sad day, but a very good day because I've been doing that on and off between the Alpha Phillipsburg Colts and
Right.
the Little Liners for about think it was like almost 20 years altogether. 16,
So there's no more little liners.
There is no more little liners cheering football.
What? So, in football.
Cheering football clothes, yeah.
So there's no in football. So what's the feeder program into the high school cheerleaders if the little liners are gone? Is there anything else?
Steel Hill's still here, Pohat, Lopet. I don't ever think we were just one feeder program. We all
Right.
work together really well, all the groups, because the Phillipsburg School District, everybody comes there. So
Right.
we all work together.
Okay.
We just had a pep rally actually at the middle school, Phillipsburg Middle School, where we had girls from different teams, as long as they went to the school, obviously, who
Okay.
cheered together. It was really nice.
Okay, good.
Really nice.
And then now we fast forward a little bit to where you are now today.
Mhm.
You are on the Board of Ed.
I am on the Board of Ed, yes.
Okay.
Loving it. It's almost a year now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
I am part of the Branching Out Foundation with Vicky, part of her board.
Okay.
And I guess I'm an honorary member here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
BBO.
Yeah. You're more of a member than half the members that we have. Hope none of them are listening. Send in your pledges, you bastards. All right, so that's basically where we are with you.
Yeah.
All right, Vicky,
Yeah.
you're up. You've been here your whole life?
No.
Okay, how old were you when you moved here?
I was an adult
Oh.
when I moved here.
Okay.
I
All
won't
right.
say how old.
All right. No, I'm not asking you how old you are. I'm a gentleman. I would never ask that. Or guess.
But we moved out here in 2006.
Okay, so you've been here 19 years.
Yes.
Quick math, Mo. You like that?
That was awesome.
Okay,
Pretty sharp,
So
too.
you've been here 19 years.
Yes.
How many kids? Married, single? Just in case anybody's watching, that's
I'm married.
Okay.
I am,
Well, I know that because I met your husband
Yes.
plenty of times, and he's awesome. And we'll
Yes.
get to him in a little bit.
gosh,
He's funny.
I'm scared
We have a
now.
lot of the same interests. No. You get to know a lot about a person when you're side by side with them, painting and talking and working. And
Oh, that is
bullshitting.
true.
Yeah,
That
get
is
some-
true.
yeah.
Yes. Well, I have 4 boys. One passed away a couple of years ago.
Sorry.
He's the reason actually why we moved out here. He was a real big football fanatic,
Okay.
and he used to play for Montclair High School, and Montclair High School used to play against Phillipsburg. And he was like, "Mom, I went to this football game, and the town shuts down for football." And we came out here because then I was used to work for health insurance, and Warren Hospital ended up being my account, and I
Okay.
actually saw firsthand, how it was out here, and I thought it was a great place because we came out here via East Orange, New Jersey. That's where I grew up at, and we've been here ever since.
Okay. And now tell me a little bit about the Branching Out Foundation. Why did you start that? How did you do it? And where is it at right now as far as the town goes?
So Branching Out Foundation, I founded that back in 2014. My now 17-year-old son was diagnosed with autism, and I did what everyone else did. I reached out to Autism Speaks to see what kind of help they can offer, and absolutely nothing. So their help was basically, here's your 100-day kit, and you're on your own because we have no services out in that part of New Jersey.
It's insane. So
It is
hard to
insane.
believe that.
Oh yeah, it is.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I had to start something on my own, and I felt like if I was out here and my son was newly diagnosed and I didn't have any support, I found other parents that needed support, and that's how we founded Branching Out.
So
Foundation.
grassroots started just
Yes.
people talking to each other, which is
Yeah.
lacking in society today. I think you can see
Yeah.
that that's how you can get things done. I was shocked. So Julie's brother is 50. He doesn't have autism, but he had an accident when he was younger. He had asthma.
Mhm.
And he lost oxygen to his brain.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's like, he reads at like maybe a 7th or 8th grade level and does math at like a 5th grade level, but otherwise functions. And he's got a little bit of an delay. I forgot what it's called. When you ask him a question, it might take like even in a restaurant, if you just say, well, when they say, what would you like to drink? He'll look at
The
me and
synapse, right?
yeah, he'll look
Synapse,
at me
sorry.
and smile, or look at Julie and smile.
Yes,
And then maybe 5 or 6 seconds later, 8 seconds later, he'll say what he wanted. And in the beginning, I would answer for him because I know what he wants because we like the same things. Muscle cars, girls in bikinis, 80s movies. Like he loves that era, that time frame. But what I was shocked to find out was, like, I talked to Julie about it, and I found out to be the same with autism. The programs that they do have, if they do have them, stop at 18, right? There are some places out there now that do help more, but
So you can be in, so he can attend school until he's 21.
okay.
After that, it's pretty much services. They do stop.
Right.
And that's when we have to depend on adult daycare programs or.
That's what he does.
know.
He's in a program where he works like at the movie theater
Mhm.
and he checks tickets and he gets to clean sweep and stuff like that and have like, feel like he has some purpose and he loves it. He talks about his job all the time. And, it just makes me sad to think that as a society, we're not doing everything we need to do to.
Well, if I get on my bandwagon, I think that, my struggle, and I spoke to Danielle about this, my struggle is that if it's, and not to take away from anyone else, this is my opinion,
Right.
what I see, it's, if it's something, against, cancer or drugs, the money goes there. When it comes to autism, it leaves us out there by ourselves. We're on a whole totally different island.
Right.
So everything that I'm doing is kind of like forging my way because I look at my son and, honestly, I feel like I have to live forever because no one's going to take care of him the way I do. And just programs are just non-existent or they're very, very little. And the care, I mean, it's constant care, from the moment he wakes up till the moment he goes to sleep, even though he's 17 and he still has, some sort of support because of high school, it's still hard. It's still difficult, and it's a lot of things that I can't do, which becomes the isolating part, because even just now, I wouldn't be able to be here if it wasn't for the support of my husband and my kids.
Right.
And some parents, they don't have that. They're on their own.
See, with Julie's, with Justin, I say Julie's brother, it's Justin, my buddy. He lives in and again, this was all new to me when I first met her. I didn't understand it. At first, I was kind of like, why are they doing that? It's her brother. Why isn't he living with us? Why is he living with the mother? They say that, because his mom, Julie's mother, his mother, will not be around forever. And if the kids stay with them forever, and then they have to adjust to a life outside of their parental home at 50, it's almost impossible for them to do, and it causes a lot more problems. So he lives like it's not a group home. He lives with a family, and they have like two. I forget what it actually assisted living. No, it's not assisted living. That's when you're older, right? He lives in a house with two other adults like have issues like him.
So a group home.
Yeah,
so
kind of like a group
they will look
home.
at it like a group home.
But I don't. What group home in my day was like 90 kids packed into a house. This is different. Like his family, like we have Christmas, we have birthdays. We all go together. It's like family,
Right?
Because they're taking care of her brother. But they don't really have that in this area, right?
We do have group homes. So there are a few group homes that scatter throughout.
Right.
Throughout Phillipsburg, and there's a couple of agencies that provide that support if you choose to go that route.
Right.
It all depends on who the families are. For me, we're trying to forge a way where his brothers take care of him because that's what they want.
Right.
They want him to be amongst family, but there are group homes that are in this area that are truly supportive of.
Well, you're blessed because I'm an outsider looking in, and I don't know. I mean, I've met your husband now 3 or 4 times, your sons a few times, but I was on the bus, the trolley. We'll get to those videos later on, and you have a good, nice, tight family unit. And if you get half of that goes out through your Branching Out Foundation to other people, what a lucky town. I hope the town appreciates. A lot. You'll see a lot of stuff on Facebook. People complain a lot. That's what social media has turned into, a place to complain a lot. And a lot of times I think if you complain and you're not even really recognizing all the good things that are going on around you, which is what this podcast is about. We are going to listen, I got something I want to talk about that happened this week, but it's not positive, so I'm not going to talk about it on the podcast. But, there's a lot of stuff that happens that it just gets glossed over and no one's paying attention to it. So we will shine a light on the good that happens in the town, and we will constantly bring people in here who will do the same. No negativity, or as little as possible. I mean, if there's a story out there that needs to be talked about that has some sort of negative connotation or it's sad, I mean, we might have to talk about it, but we'll do it in a,
the right way,
a respectful and delicate way. So I don't know if you guys know this, so that's basically who you guys are, but you are our Phillipsburg's finest awardees for this month. I didn't tell you that when I had to come on.
No.
I just said, come on.
Surprise.
So there's 2 different things. There's the Extra Effort Award, right? How you doing in there with your sandwich, Mo? You good with the pork roll and cheese? You got that nice?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Oh, good. All right, good. Good. So he's a multitasker.
He is.
So we have 2 different awards, right? One is called the Extra Effort Award, and that goes to like a town employee. Not necessarily a paid one. It could be a fire guy who they don't get paid. You know, police, fire, librarian, clerk in town hall, anybody, DPW, someone who stands out. Like last one we did Alex, who works for the what's that unit? Urban Enterprise. He's all over town. I'm actually meeting him in a few hours to give him the blow-ups for the thing in the park. I think it's December 1st or 2nd. The mistletoe.
The tree lighting,
Yeah, tree lighting.
Yep.
So we, as the charity Bros Before Others, separate entity from the podcast, but I'm the president of that. We lend them a lot of our blow-ups to fill up Chappelle Park with the blow-ups. So he's coming later on to get those. So you guys are the winners. No applause, Mo. Nothing in there. You're too busy with your sandwich to maybe hit an applause button. So Phillipsburg's finest for the. Well, not every time.
Be careful with.
Yeah. I
Sorry,
know both
go
of
ahead.
you ladies
Go ahead.
from like kind of the beginning of the start of the charity here. I mean, the charity was around, but as soon as I started swimming in those waters, you were one of the first. You were the first group of people that I came in contact with because you were doing little liners. We were doing the boxing, and we were looking for charities to donate to, and for you as well. And your 2 were the ones that were coming up constantly. So I said, "Oh, I have to meet these people." And then Vicky, you do a lot of things that I'm into, like the anti-bullying campaign, right? We kind of partnered on that. We made sweatshirts for the anti-bullying campaign. Your daughter, amazing singer, Danny, who I would say the charity kind of took under their wings, adopted her a little bit because she became basically our official singer.
Yes.
We've had her out at the Bridgewater Yankees singing national anthems right outside this door here for the 9/11 Memorial, the Phillipsburg 9/11 Memorial we dedicated and donated to the town. She sang. She was just at the Veterans Day, which we have coverage of, which we'll show later on. She was my Cub reporter on the field at the Thanksgiving Day game. Yes. Which made it a lot easier to interview, young teens than this mug with this beard walking up to them and saying, "Hey, would you want to for $1?" I might be getting thrown in the back of a van and driven away. "Hey, kid, you want $1?" A little bit easier.
Took the edge off
a little easier coming from her. And she knew a lot of the kids there too. Yep. She only graduated a few years ago.
Yeah. 2 years ago.
So again, congratulations on our Phillipsburg's Finest Award.
You.
And then there's a lot of stuff that we're doing today. We want to keep you around because there's just a lot of things that we're going to talk about that you actually guys were involved in one way or another.
Yes.
So what are we doing first, Mo? What do we want to talk about first?
It's up to you, man.
Let's do the Halloween.
You have a ton of videos.
There's a lot of videos.
Well, I know there are a lot of videos, but because here's the idea. People see a few photos on Facebook. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They don't understand that, got some DPW guys volunteer. They come in, they drive the trolley. You guys are on your own time. So if you have family stuff going on, whether you wanted to or not, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. You bring your family. They're coming on there, right? You're taking away your family time. Family time might be
on the trolley.
On a trolley. Maybe one of your kids doing homework on a trolley because you want to keep everybody together and do that. And then that's going around. And that's all of those things that some people will say are hokey or, that's whatever. All of those things are what brings a town together.
Yeah. I
mean, you also might get one or two people complaining that you missed their house or you didn't come by when it was lit up or something like that, but you can't please everybody. But they're all good things. So we'll play some behind the scenes. I was invited, so my wife and I were on that trolley as well.
I was too.
What's that?
I said I was too.
Yeah.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
What did they put?
I did a lot of the pictures and stuff.
What did they put in my hot chocolate that I don't remember that you were there?
I don't
know
what you got in your hot chocolate. I didn't make your hot chocolate.
And Mayor Piazza was there. Your husband was there as well. All right, so let's. I don't know which video you're going to put up first, but
you got to tell me which one do you want.
It's one of the ones from
Judging Houses. That's the Halloween.
Yeah, isn't there one where we started with the trolley? Nothing but the best here for Phillipsburg
Judging
podcast.
houses.
When we say
You
four,
want the judging houses? That's what you.
is that when we started, when we first got on the trolley?
Yeah, I pieced some stuff together.
okay,
That should
all right.
that should be it.
Dawn pieced it together.
All
let's
right,
see what
great, here
this
we
is.
go.
Yeah. Michael John here at the trolley around Phillipsburg. We're going to different homes and giving reviews. The announcement for these will be coming sometime, I believe, around Halloween.
Here's all the judges here, doing what they do. I see Mayor Piazza, Randy Piazza, Danny Finken, Vicky Mendez Branch, some other townspeople out here as well doing a review. We got some blow-ups over here and some skeletons and all sorts of lights. Here's my Julie. Anybody's watching, that's my Julie. Here comes Blue.
You're good.
And we got Blue out of the engineer booth, and she's out here reviewing as well. And like I said, we got Danny here. And then part-time Piazza as well.
All right, so what we'll do now is that was a quick kind of like we edited a lot. We had probably 25, 30 minutes of video,
Oh yeah, that was.
but you did all that editing while you were working towards the Black Friday.
Yeah,
So you did a lot of that.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, we appreciate you doing.
I did.
Do you have the actual winners of each
I do.
one? Well, let's announce them again in case people on
Okay.
Facebook didn't see them.
Yes. So best overall was Shelly and Wenzel Whitmer, and they were.
Which house was that? Because if you tell me the house, I'll remember it.
That was actually the
That was the
family
skeleton.
reunion skeleton Jaws reenactment thing.
That was theirs, Jaws.
Yes.
Oh, I love the Jaws. And
Yeah.
they had the quesadilla, the thing,
Yeah.
the where you throw the ball at the dunk tank.
Yes,
Yeah,
they had the dunk
Okay,
tank in there. Yeah. We actually went back to that one afterwards because they had more stuff. So
Okay.
it was amazing. We had best creative was Joe Reach.
Do they win? What do they win if they win anything?
Gift cards.
Yeah,
Oh, gift
some
cards.
gift
Okay.
cards
So they all
and stuff,
received a
and some
gift card.
certificates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gift
And,
card, certificate, and I believe
I mentioned on the P-Berg podcast. What more
Oh,
can you
yeah.
ask for?
Yeah, and we went live and stuff on there.
And he
too.
also received a little Halloween trophy.
Okay.
type deal.
Okay,
Yeah.
so second person was who again? I'm
So
sorry.
creative was Joe Reach on Mill, and then Fucci, which was on Summit, which you had a little picture of there, but they had the fallen angels there.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Best theme was the Zagodas, and that was on review with all the skeletons climbing up the wall.
And the
they had
birds.
Yeah, that was
crazy
pretty
birds,
cool.
which
Yeah.
I don't do birds, so
Don't forget
Right.
about the birds.
yeah.
Fuck
And the most original was the one that we all liked. It had the disco skeletons. That was
Oh yeah, that was
Jamie
really cool.
Sands and her
Yeah.
son. Oh my god, it was amazing. We really liked that one. Scariest was Rebecca Rush and Wayne Lobb, who was on Columbus. And I will just say, when me and Vicky went back, I wasn't able to post the video I took because unfortunately would have had to been beeped out because that
You got
person
scared? You got-
scared the
you got
heck
scared?
out of me.
All right.
Yes. Friendly was Cassie. Crowing on Irwin. Best use of decorations was the Sabo house on review, which is one that you guys liked. That had the old peanut stuff in the beginning.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
we just found out he actually made that. So that was really cool.
Oh, so that is cool.
Yeah. And then last but not least was Best Fall, which was Sharon Hampton on Irwin Street. So
What about the house with we saw it there where the Scream guy was coming up?
scariest.
Yeah, that was scariest.
No, that actually was People's Choice.
Okay, because I interviewed Scream.
You did, yeah.
He was actually Scream 5.
Yes, Jess and Wilmer Avlag.
Dawn
yes.
thought he was Scream 3. I showed the video to Mo. He said that's definitely the original Scream. Nope, he was Scream 5.
Nice.
So that was a good fun time.
Yeah, we had a good time on the trail.
And then there's another one of these coming up, right?
yes,
In
there is.
Christmas.
Yep,
What is that one called? What is that
it's our
called?
holiday.
Mhm.
Do you have a somewhere, Mo? Should be like a picture of that, like a flyer.
Which was
The
Winter,
winter.
That one.
winter, Christmas,
Right
something
there.
or other.
That one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, winter holiday. There you go. So branching out,
Yeah.
sponsors this.
Yeah.
So besides doing all you're doing for the autism community, you're also bringing the community together by doing these kind of. Where do you find time to do all these things?
I don't sleep.
Okay, that's good. I don't sleep either, but I'm not doing all that stuff.
We nash.
So tell me a little bit about that one. Put that back up again, Mo, for a second, if you don't mind. People can see it. So what date is that?
So the winter holiday judging is going to take place the week of the 15th.
Okay.
So how this came about is because again, my son, we do a lot of things with him, and it was kind of hard to get him in the car. So during the holidays, even Halloween, we started noticing that some people, they decorate, they put up lights, and he really loves that. So because I guess a little bit of this is being selfish, I was like, hey, what if we just did this for the community?
Right.
Because like you said, there's a lot of negativity on Facebook, and because I admin one of the town pages, I see a lot of it. And I thought this would be a great way to show a sense of community and bring people together and show their creativity in a good way. So that's how these events came to be.
And these spread too, because I don't think it's a keeping up with the Joneses, but like if you decorate on your, like I've noticed it up by me, like I'm a maniac though. I have 15 giant 12 footers and I do all sorts of crazy stuff for Halloween. I don't really decorate too much for Christmas, but every year now, over the last 5 years, more and more, same thing I've noticed in Phillipsburg. Every year you do this. And even before that, the town has a lot of ingenuity and creativity because there are a lot of houses that are not that are close to each other.
Yep.
There's a few spots in town where there's a little bit more of a property,
Mhm.
but in a lot of the town, the houses are right next to each other. And it's amazing to me in that 30 by 50 lot that the people have, how much stuff, there's not an inch of space that they don't use. You think you see it all and then you look up and there's, Freddy Krueger is on a roof or somebody's hanging out the side of the window.
Or you go at the side of the house and there's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
tent and dead people. Yeah, it's people come
Yeah.
together, and I know when Vicky invited me to come on the journey with her, I was like, oh my god, this is great. I love decorating, and similar to you, it's something to do in your own community. When I grew up, we went places to see it. I went to Diker Heights in New York,
Right.
and I'm like, well, now I
Dyker
have
Heights is a big, that's a
Yes.
huge one, yeah.
but now I can do that here. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So we can stay in town, and it's people taking pride in what they have, whether,
Right.
as you said, whether it's this little or big. I mean, it's their home and they're taking pride in it, and why not showcase it and show it off? So
And that's
we
the
enjoy
big
that.
thing. Not even
Yeah.
homeowners, but renters,
Yeah.
which is, because I know that they don't get, they get a lot of heat from renting, but a lot of renters are now starting to be a part of the contest. And I think last year, our first year, I think we did like 40 something houses. This year was a little bit less. I think we did about 34 houses. Right now, the winter one, I just checked this morning, it's about 14 people that signed up.
Right.
So, but they have until I believe the 15th to
right. And this will get the
Yeah.
word out, because believe it or not, these podcasts that we do, even if small, the bigger ones with bigger guests, like if we have like a Pat Lynch, who's the head of the PBA.
Bill wants to know if you guys accept guest judges.
We
Who?
actually
Bill
did.
who?
Will.
Oh, Will.
Well,
Well,
Oh.
Will cannot be a guest judge.
No, that's a conflict of interest.
Yes,
Well-
he cannot.
Only if he
Their
comes.
house will be
Only,
entered, won't
only
it?
if he comes in his Scream 5 costume, because I'm going to unveil right now that Will was Scream 5.
wow, there you
Yep,
go.
he
So
was.
what is the criteria actually that is on our thing to be a guest judge? Like I know we have you and Julia and,
Right.
and Dawn are joining us again,
Right.
but like I know we did put that out there. So I'll let Vicky.
So we made some changes for winter because again, we don't want to get heat. Like we do this out of goodness of our heart.
No, we
and-
want
and
heat.
we-
It's going to be cold in that trolley. It was cold.
Yes.
It was cold on Halloween. There better be heat. The DPW better
Um,
figure something out.
dress warm. That's all thing I
Okay.
can say.
if Mayor
but-
Piazza's listening, I hope
Yeah.
you heard that.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
But we wanted to try to bring more people in because we do have to say we've been watching and we noticed that a couple of other towns are now joining in on the fun of
Yeah.
having their own town-wide decorating contest. So
Right.
imitation is the best form of flattery, but remember Phillipsburg did it first. So
Yes.
just want to put that out there. We are going to have guest judges. I'm not going to say who's going to be on the trolley, but we are going to introduce that. We also are, what we're bringing in is on the spot awards, because I feel like, a couple of places we went for Halloween, it would have been nice just to say, you know what, you get this,
Right.
you did this.
Right.
There's no place else we're going to go that's going to do,
Right.
what you have done. So that's going to be another thing that we're bringing in new this
Okay.
year. I mean, not this year, but for this contest, the trophy, we felt like this was a good opportunity to bring in a trophy for bragging rights. And we're working on the design for that.
Oh, I have a
It's gonna
design in
look
my head. As soon as you said trophy, all I thought of right away was Fragile. If it's not a leg lamp that they win for getting the best,
It has to be.
How is it
It's a
not?
major award.
It's a
He-
it
he
is a
actually
major
said.
award, and you don't have to get it. They make them already. So
They do.
yeah.
I have one.
I'm gonna. So here's what we'll do. We talked about this off the air. I didn't have a number, so we'll donate the Blue Podcast Network. Will donate. We'll give you guys $200 towards like gift cards, hot chocolate for the whatever you want to use it
Thank you.
towards that night
Yeah,
to help.
thanks.
Yeah, because
Thank you.
you're where would you get the money if not? You would this is branching out,
We
sponsoring it, so you use branching out money.
Yes.
All right, so take the 200. That's 200 more that stays in the branching out foundation for the important things. That
Well, I
you're
don't
doing.
want to. I don't want to leave people out. So we did. We received donations from. Oh my gosh, Robin's Dessert Bar. She donated a cake
Okay.
or cupcakes,
Right.
whichever the person desires. So thank you, Robin.
Oh, as a
for
prize.
that.
If
Yes,
they win.
for a
Okay,
prize.
got it.
So Robin donated that. We also there's a group called the Outsiders, which is Ajane Diggs. She was one of the winners last year for Halloween. I think they had best overall.
Yeah,
They
Rosemary.
did like this crazy scene on Roseberry where they had a car with a body inside and blood all over. So there was
I've seen a few of those in my time, but none of them were for Halloween. Those were just real real things
Right.
you see
well, we thought we were in a crime scene.
Yes.
on the
But
streets of this
it
New York
was-
City in the 80s. I've seen quite a few of those.
Yeah, that was crazy. So she won last year and she wanted to donate with her organization.
What's
and
the
then
organization again called?
Outsiders.
What do they do?
So they are, and I don't, if Ajane watching, I don't want to mess this up,
Right.
but the focus is on teens who feel like they don't belong
Okay.
and creating a safe space for them.
Do you
So
know
she's
their
just-
website?
I do not.
All
I
right.
can reach out to Ajane. So
Because
she's
what we
just
like to
starting.
do is as the show's going on, if we're talking about a charitable organization or if we want to bring attention to something that's happening in town, we'll put the link in the comments. And as we're live and we're talking about it, because that's the time you want to grab people,
Right.
they can actually click on the link while they're, and just
Yeah,
give it
Dawn's looking for it
a,
now.
okay.
She doesn't.
I am
she doesn't-
too.
All right. Because when you said outsiders, the first thing that came into my mind is Pony Boy. Don't die, Pony Boy. It's Pony Boy, right? From The Outsiders?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It's a great movie.
Yeah,
It
I want
almost
to make
sounded like,
sure
uh,
that it's the right one.
Oh,
so-
Champ! Don't die, Champ! That's in the movie Champ, but what's his name? The kid from Silver Spoons.
I have outsider.
Ricky Schroeder.
Info.
Ricky Schroeder.
It said
Who
they're
then went on to
located
be
in
on
Phillipsburg.
NYPD.
Yes, he did.
Blue. You found it?
Yeah.
Okay, here
It's
it
already
is.
up.
So it's
Outsider
Is that their
Youth
website?
no wait. Let me see which one it is.
Because it says located in Phillipsburg, so I wasn't sure. Outsider Youth.
I don't see anything. Where? Oh, Outsiders Youth. Yep, Outsiders Youth Program.
You two figure it out. No big deal.
Yep.
It's just a podcast we're doing here. You do that. Me
I
and
know.
Dan will talk about the weather over here or something. I don't know what the.
Sorry about that.
It's all
But
right.
I don't want to, I want to make sure that
No,
I do
absolutely.
her
Yeah.
justice because what she's doing is important work. She her organization did a book bag drive
Okay.
this past summer and it helped out a lot of kids. And
So we're talking 13 to like 18 kids that feel like they don't have a place or they're misplaced, that don't have somewhere to go or someone to talk to. What are they doing? Like counseling services?
no,
or
so
what are they doing?
one here says workshops and after school programs and events. So I know that when they did the book bag drive, they had face painting and
Okay.
Blow-ups.
different things there and a balloon person. I don't know why I did that,
Yeah.
but a balloon baking person art. Whatever
That's
you
how I
call that.
spice
they
up.
had
My,
a
that's how I
slide.
spice up my Saturday nights at home.
And no
Little
one's
face
helping
painting,
me.
couple of
Poor
balloons.
Julie.
Yeah.
Poor Julie.
She takes what she can get. That's about as racy as we'll get on this show.
Oh, God.
PG-13 is where we'll stay.
Kids show. Kids show.
Oh,
Good
and then
show.
Mayor Piazza, he also
Part-time
wanted some gift
Piazza?
cards. Yes.
I always love the fact that a guy who we won't really do politics on this show, but I always love the fact that a guy who ran for mayor, right, said I'm going to cut my salary, and did cut his salary, and is out there. Like I see him
Mhm.
in a lot of places, and half the times there's no photo to prove that he was there, unlike past mayors where if there wasn't a photo, it never happened. But I always like that they call him part-time. They called him a part-time mayor. So everywhere I see him, and I yell out, "Part-time Piazza! Thank you for showing up here today."
Yeah.
I think he's doing a hell of a job. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, he is.
Yeah. So
But we are
2 horns for you, Piazza.
we are willing to take other donations. If anyone else wants to come out and donate a prize to our cause, we will greatly
For branching
appreciate that.
out.
Yes.
And we're going to put branching out. It's branchingout.org or .com. Which are you?
I put the link in the
Oh,
comments.
the link's in the prod. It's in there already.
It's in there already. It's been in there. It's
Oh,
been
okay.
up on the
I just
screen
want-
a
I
bunch
just
of
wanna
times.
Make sure that
Listen,
I can't. I'm not looking up at. The
I might
screen.
not hit the applause
It's not my
button.
first rodeo.
I might not hit the applause button all the time, but the comments, I'm on it.
All right. So we covered the Halloween,
Mhm.
and then we transitioned into the Christmas because it's the same style, right?
Correct.
We're going to go do just going to be colder.
Yes.
So we
a lot
bundle up.
colder, please, and bring your blankets.
Will
Santa
it-
hats too.
Hot apple cider.
Sure.
I'm winking under my.
I'm good with that.
Okay. So, what other things happened while we were away, Mo? Since the last time we were here, what else did we do?
We had the Halloween parade. That
Oh,
I pieced
and yeah.
together just a little bit of the
Why don't
Halloween
we just
parade.
throw up a little bit of the video of the Halloween parade? Who's the person that does the balloons? They're phenomenal.
That's what I was wondering. I'm not
Hell
sure.
of a balloon.
Hullabaloo. Yeah.
Well,
hullabaloo.
they-
It was like
Yeah, hell of a
the
balloon.
Star
Were
Wars
they the
one.
ones that was going to donate last year? They were going to do a like 10-foot tree, phenomenal for us for the Winter Wonderland, which we'll get in later. If people are wondering why all these gifts are here, we'll get into Winter Wonderland later. But we couldn't do the tree in case anybody was allergic to latex,
Oh, that's right.
because you have to take so
Yes.
much into consideration.
You're right,
Latex,
exactly
peanuts. I mean, whatever other. There's a million allergies out there now.
And if one pops,
I mean, when I was a kid, we drank out of garden hoses, and my mom didn't know. I was 30 miles away on a bicycle.
the
jumping
lights
off
came on,
cliffs
you
and
were
it-
home.
Yeah. Like, remember Anthony Prince Spaghetti Day on Wednesdays? The mother, that was an old commercial. Anyway,
No, I remember. It happened.
Sure.
All
my
right, so the
age.
Halloween parade, rather.
yeah, that's your job. right, we're back. So that was the Halloween parade. Blue was out there filming, even though she was very busy for
Very busy.
the.
No, that week it wasn't actually that bad.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I had off all week. I originally took a couple days off, and then I was off.
Oh, okay.
I ended up off all week that week.
All right. So what else were we out there doing? Hey, you know what? Let's
Veterans
do before we go to Veterans Day. Let's do our very first edition because I want to mess Mo up a little. He had Veterans Day ready to roll, but I want to see how good he's on the fly. Let's do Dining with Dawn.
Okay.
Our first time out going. I mean, you know, on Central Mike.
It's a video.
We have Donut and Dog review.
Wait. Oh, it's Brothers Tacos. I didn't label it Dining with.
Oh, okay.
It's Brothers Tacos where we visit.
And this is
Dining with Dawn, where Dawn goes out and dines in all these different, only Phillipsburg, Lopat, Alpha, Easton. Don't even send us an email asking us to come out to review because we're not coming. Because this is for Phillipsburg, by Phillipsburg. Maybe Alpha. If we're in a good mood, we might go to do an Alpha review. But for right now, only Phillipsburg.
Got it.
Right? So this is.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Dawn with the P-Berg Pod. We are over here at Brothers Tacos. Where are we at, Mike?
I think we're on Heckman. 105 Heckman?
105
Heckman?
Yeah. Right
In Phillipsburg?
Phillipsburg, New
Yeah.
Jersey. Yeah, a little bit more uptown, not quite.
So this is
uptown.
Uptown Funk time
I
now
would say like a little more uptown.
with the Brothers Tacos.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? We're going inside. You're going to do a
We're
review?
going to do a review. I hear a lot about the place,
Okay.
so I want to check him out.
All right, let's go and check it out.
All right. I got two different tacos here. They both have pico de gallo. They have lettuce. They have guacamole and sour cream on them. This one's chorizo and this one's chicken. They both look amazing.
Smells
They
delicious.
put a little bit of lime on top because I love lime juice.
Okay.
So we are going to try this chorizo first.
Which one's that first?
Chorizo,
Okay.
really good. I'll do a second bite so I can get all the toppings in it.
We're going to wait. You're going to do both before you give us a score, right? You're going to do a little palate cleanse maybe.
Absolutely. Let me just put this down.
Remind everybody where we are again.
This is Brothers Tacos,
Okay, on Heckman,
On
right?
Heckman Street.
105 Heckman?
105 Heckman
Phillipsburg.
in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Yep.
Uptown Funk.
Kind of uptown.
Okay,
Yeah, uptown
all right,
funk. There you
all
go.
right.
Uptown funk. Now this one's a grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken, okay.
It's pulling apart, but messy is good.
Okay.
Ah, really messy. Hold on, we're really pulling apart here. I'm losing it.
How are you rating these, by the way?
We're gonna rate these in tacos.
So
1 to 5 tacos.
1 to 5 tacos. All right, good. Yeah,
tacos.
okay, that's good.
Tacos, you know?
All right. I wasn't sure because this is our first ever Dine with Dawn for the P-Bird Pod. So I was
Now, and
curious.
this is actually my first review.
Okay.
technically, So,
All
yeah,
right.
you know, but we'll go with the flow.
All right.
So they're both amazing. I think I like the chorizo a little bit better.
Okay, I'm surprised. I thought you were going to say chicken a little bit better.
I think maybe because I don't get chorizo
I'm
well.
watching your facial reactions, and your facial reaction for the chicken looked a little bit more positive than the chorizo.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it was really good. It was really good.
Okay.
So I was trying to. I think I was like, amazed that I kept it together. It was
Okay.
apart.
Let's hear some scores.
So I'm going to say, now this is out of 1 to 5.
1 to 5 tacos.
So I'm 1 to 5 tacos. So I'm going to say the chorizo. I'm going to say that's maybe like a 3.8 out of 5.
Okay.
And
3.8 tacos
3.8 tacos
out of 5. That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good score because
Right.
I love tacos. I'm a very big taco fan. The grilled chicken, I'm going to say the 3.5 out of 5. I like the
3.5
chorizo.
on the grilled
3.5 out
chicken.
of 5 tacos on the grilled chicken.
So a 3.8 and a 3.5,
Yes.
and that's going to come out to a 3.65 total review out of 5.
Yes, out of 5.
Okay,
And
awesome.
it is amazing food. It is really good. It's a nice, quiet little restaurant.
Right. Cool atmosphere.
Yeah, very cool.
Nice
atmosphere.
waitress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's
There she is right there. There's our waitress. Okay.
Yeah, no, definitely. I would definitely recommend coming out and trying them.
Okay.
And I am Dawn. This was Dining with Dawn
For the
That's
P-Bird
pretty
Podcast.
for the P-Bird Podcast.
Awesome.
I'm gonna start. That song always reminds me of.
I'm gonna start a
Da 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 da. I'm gonna start a fight. Da, 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 da. Are we gonna get things for that? They're gonna take 17 cents away.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
mine.
nah, that's it. We're
Oh,
that's it.
Jesus.
We just lost.
So where was that? Would you say that? What part of Phillipsburg is that? Because I call this lovely downtown.
I mean, I
Phillipsburg.
guess like on the way to uptown, maybe
Where is that? Midtown?
Midtown. I don't know. What
Is
would
there
you
a
call
Midtown
that? That's not
in
Heckman. I don't know.
near
Hell's
me.
Kitchen?
No, that's my old stopping
I
ground.
don't
I don't
Is
really
that-
know all the uptown, down. I just I know where downtown is, but I don't.
Is that like this? That's not Steel Hill area. I'm trying to think. They named
Okay,
it
so
Town.
what part of town is
Isn't
that?
that
then?
Firth?
Firth.
Town? I
Firth.
think that's
Yeah,
Firth
it's the
Town.
Firth area because it's
Firth
close.
Town?
It's near me.
Mhm.
It's the
You
Firth.
know,
Fine.
let me tell you something I told your daughter the other day that she was blown away by. We were neighbors. Did you know that?
No.
For years, we were neighbors. I lived on Lincoln. I know people at home don't care, but podcast isn't really for you. It's for me. So
I lived on Lincoln too for a while.
I lived on Lincoln, not on that side of the highway where the
Mhm.
snobs are. The other side
Right
of the
near,
highway.
yeah, near me.
I'm only kidding. They're not snobs. The firehouse on
Yeah.
Lincoln. And then there was another house, and there was that one that used to be the mayor's mansion.
Yeah, I know.
And then there was one more house, and then mine. I was 4 houses away. 380
So-
Lincoln.
I lived on the corner. I had my first apartment there. and
Right
I
on
moved
that
out.
white house on the corner with the railing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but then when you move to the house that you're at now, don't say the street. We don't want
Yeah.
anybody. But you only a few blocks away.
yeah, right around. Yeah,
Yeah, I lived there from 2013 to about 2009, 10, 9-ish to about 2013.
I was there.
Yeah,
See?
we could have been just two ships
I could
passing
have been
in the night.
walking my dog, seeing it, and saying,
Right.
"Hey."
Yeah. So I was a resident of Phillipsburg before. People wonder how I wound up here. I lived here for a little while, then I moved away, into Pennsylvania. But I love this town. It reminds me of the town
It's
I
under
grew
your
up
skin.
in, Union City. Blue collar, supports police, supports their fire department, their sports,
Mhm.
and it's just kind of very close knit and could be sometimes a little at each other. But anytime this is just what I see. Anytime there's ever been any sort of anything in this town where people need to come together, it's never been an issue across the board for whatever the subject might be. A
It's
kid, a
very true.
person,
Very
it's
true.
just like everybody comes together.
You're 100% right. We
Right.
saw that
Yeah.
when we were
And
out
then
recently.
a week later, they're fist fighting in the parking lot again. But who cares? I mean, it's like when it's time to come
Yeah.
together, they come together, and that's important. It's like family.
We see that all the time, like when we do the dine to donates and stuff like
Right.
that. And,
Oh!
you know,
Dying to donate. Mo, can you put up our dying to donate? All right, so we have one coming up at the Stone Tavern. Steve is the owner.
yes.
Good dude. You got to get to know him. He's a good guy. He's done this before for us. He's done it for Your Line is Cheer. We just went to the one.
He just did it for Zaley.
Right. Do we know what that raised? How much they made from that?
I'm getting it this week.
Do you know the number yet?
Don't know the number yet.
He's very generous.
Yes, he
I have a
is.
feeling he adds hundreds to like what what it
Don't put
is.
him on the spot.
No,
Um,
I'm not putting him on the spot.
yeah.
He's a good guy. He definitely
He's
is
a good guy, and
into
he
what's going on.
he really, like, for Zaley's at least, like he read everything. We spoke in depth about everything, and he was like, I got you, like, whatever, just come out. And he even let me do a donation thing that night, as you
Right.
know. So the people who came that night actually donated. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jess, keep me honest.
Oh,
here.
I have
think,
your I have
two
your
and change.
I have your
Oh yeah.
bracelets. I have them in the room. You want them? Yeah. So and we just called him that night and like you were like Burke
Yeah.
wants to do one on the 11th and this is the times and this is what he wants. He's like okay, no
Mhm.
problem. So we have one December 11th. It is the same night as in Chappelle Park. I think there's some sort of shopping. There's something going
Like
on.
a winter shop thing. I have to look
Yes,
that up.
that's the same night.
Is
And then
that
there's
Sullivan's?
yes.
Oh,
it's-
Sullivan's.
it's
thing.
5 to 9. So go shop in Sullivan's and then come to eat, or eat and then go shop at Sullivan's.
Eat first.
You can do both
Yeah.
because that also is karaoke night.
Yes, it is.
And let me tell you this, Mo. Listen, I am not.
Here he goes.
I don't judge anybody. God bless you. I'm just telling you right now,
Mhm.
there were some characters in the karaoke night. Fun
Always.
to watch, good times. Nobody's like, everybody's laughing with each other. No one's laughing at each other. There was one kid there. He was awesome. He was like 8 years old.
Oh,
He
yeah,
belted
was
out
great.
Eminem like
Mhm.
you would not believe.
Really?
Then we had Danny Windsor, Santa Claus, Santa with Danny. I told him I'd give him $20 if he could do House of Pain jump around,
No.
which he thought was going to be easy because it's not singing. He got through one half of one verse and then he never caught up. They were on the part where never eat a pig because a pig is a cop, and he was still talking about jump around from the first verse. He couldn't even catch up. But yeah, good times. Put that up one more time.
We did good.
Right? One more time. Okay, so Stone Tavern, and that's to benefit the Winter Wonderland. And if anybody doesn't know what the Winter Wonderland is, this is our 10th year, a decade of doing this. 7th year in Phillipsburg. We did it in Patterson first. Then we did it in Phillipsburg and Patterson. And then Brothers Charity transitioned to do it only in Phillipsburg do we do it. And we've done it in the school of the Early Childhood Learning Center every year, except the 1 year of COVID, where we weren't sure if the school would even be open. So we really couldn't plan. You can't, because if they're like this year, it's 470 kids. It's usually between 450 to 500 kids. We couldn't go out and raise money for kids, and we'll get into all the stuff that we get them, and then it'd be canceled. So we went to Flynn's, previous owners. Somebody said, go to Flynn's. We went to Flynn's, and he's like, Mike, I don't care if Murphy comes to this door and tells us we have to close. We are not closing. And I was like, say less. That's all I need to know. So that 1 year it wasn't in the school. We did it town-wide. We had a registration, alphabetical order, come to Flynn's and line up and go around. Same idea, the square, the U, right? You go around and go to all the stations. And that was a successful event, even though some families that were like letter Z wanted to get there for letter A because they wanted to make sure stuff didn't run out. But we shop specifically for each family. So Winter Wonderland takes place at the Early Childhood Learning Center. Like I said, between, let's say, 450 and 500 kids every year. This is our 7th year doing it. And what happens is that we take their gymnasium, for those who have never seen it, and we turn it into a mall experience.
Beautiful.
They walk in on one door, like an entrance door, and it's a U shape, right? And they stop and they get, this year we changed it. It used to be a hat and a necklace. This year, they'll get some sort of sunglasses like this, Mo. You see them? Can you zoom in on those? So every kid, every child will get, every child will get a pair of like Christmas. Can you make that clear though for the money we spent on these cameras? Not my glasses, these glasses, you Momo. Yeah,
those glasses.
Yes, these
I
glasses.
thought you meant your
Yes.
glasses.
So every child will get one of these pair of glasses, right? Dawn, show them what else they'll get.
Oh, one of these gifts. Right?
No, Dawn, it's on your wrist.
Oh,
please.
I forgot. I'm jingling.
Yes. They'll get a little jingle thing because you like that because you like my hat. So they'll take home the jingle things to annoy the parents, just to let the parents know they were there. So they'll have the jingle thing and they'll have the glasses, right? Then they go stop at Santa, who is Danny, Santa with Danny. And then we have Snap Photography, JD Snap Photography. He's there. He takes the photos of the kids.
Yeah.
And then they get an age and gender appropriate gift. Yes, we still do gender appropriate. That's what we do. That's how we do it. So you'll see like right here, this would be like a gift for like a 3 or 4 year old. It's a Lego or 5 year old. I know Julie's in charge of all this.
It's on there.
I don't know. So she does that. And then like here's for the girls. I think this is the 3 and 4 year old girls. This is a Barbie mermaid, right? There. Mo, why do you keep doing that and making people know me? Oh, look, I got a thing. I cut myself shaving. You have to show that? You fuck. I mean, dirty dog you. All right, go back on the Barbie, please. Are you on the Barbie? All right. So the girls will get they'll get a gift,
What
right?
kind of Barbie's that?
It's a mermaid Barbie. It's mermaid. It's called Flower Magic Mermaid Barbie. Yeah. So they'll get a gift, right? Then they're around the other side of the U and they stop at another table. And then they get, the first 3 years we made a mistake and put all the coloring books out. And then we had a log jam. Every kid for 20 minutes changed their mind 15 times. And what was straight stacks of coloring books, they were just, it looked like Macy's at the end of a sale at the end of the day. So now we pack them up for the teachers. If there's 15 kids, it's a very organized event. The school, the ECLC is awesome. Like we know Mrs. Jones' class is coming in first.
Yep.
There's 4 3- and 4-year-old girls and 6 3- and 4-year-old boys. Their gifts are already packed. They're wrapped by gender, and then the kids will get the gift. It's a very good system. And then they go to get coloring book and crayons, and then out the door they'll get some sort of Christmas snack. And I think this year we're also adding we want, kids need to exercise and do things and not just video games. Alex from the what's the place
Urban Enterprise.
Urban Enterprises. Plus he owns his own business in town. He has the art studio.
Yep.
He's donating 500 jump ropes.
Oh, nice.
Which at first I was like, what are we going to do with jump ropes? And then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? And they're adjustable for small
There needs
kids.
to be a video of you jump roping. You know
What?
that,
I
right?
Get
will
it.
double dutch you, boy.
No.
Oh, yeah. You
I
better
will
get
get
on
the
the bus,
video.
son.
I
Double
will-
Dutch bus.
I will absolutely film this.
Yeah, that you need.
All right. Not
Here we
today,
go.
Not
Oh,
today.
oh, wait.
Not today. $50.
We're gonna have a jump roper off.
We have a jump rope off. $50. The loser pay $50. The loser goes to branching. Money goes to Branching Out Foundation.
I'm in for that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you have a history of not paying your debts, Mo. You're a
No,
welcher.
well, no, to
you. Owe
you.
me like $200.
To you,
I know.
yes.
Well, to me, that's all I care about. You
I owe
lost-
you a lot more than 200
Well,
bucks.
you owe me
but
your life, but you lost.
let's
2
not get
bets.
excited.
All right, you lost the last 2 bets you lost to me were 100 each time, and you didn't pay me.
No, I don't pay you.
So
As a matter of fact, I
and
think I
there's a
stole
new
more
rule
hats
now.
from you.
For every and you take he calls it street teaming. He thinks it's
I love it.
if he steals it and calls it street teaming, it doesn't count.
Yeah, no, it's not theft if I tell him I'm taking it. It's just that's really just property mislaid if you think about it.
Remember the time I made these hats?
I have 2 of those.
Right. So these were for
Oh my God, I can't remember.
Rivera.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
First name.
Don't put me on
Come
the
on.
spot like that. I can't remember.
Our son was a standout football player.
He was a senior that
What's her
year.
first name?
Yeah, you
Go
shaved
get the
your head.
picture off the wall.
You
Go get the
shaved your
picture off
head
the
with-
wall.
Carrie Rivera.
Carrie Rivera. Yes.
So I made these hats, the Berg. Right.
about the hats. I'm gonna get the picture.
I don't. People don't need to see that, bro. I look like a pedophile.
No, you do not.
I do too.
It was for a great. It was for a great cause. Stop.
I should have stopped at my head and not shaved my beard. But anyway,
Yeah.
we made these hats. They say the Berg. I'm going to make hats for next year to sell, and we'll donate it to charity. And then on the back it says liners. I am a very good creativity. I'm an artist, if I do say so myself. I'm going to make hats that are going to blow people's
There it
minds
is,
away.
yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So
You did. I agree though. You should have not shaved.
no,
the beard.
I should have shaved the beard. Look at Jesus Christ. You know, I was like 30 pounds heavier. Look at the double chin there. That's just not good for me. All right,
So we were there.
holding. There we go.
All right,
Hold
so-
that
You
up.
look
All
like
right.
him.
So this was at Turkey Brawl.
Yep.
Right?
Can you hold it? Can you hold it still?
I am holding it still.
All right, there you
Jesus
go.
Christ. So we raised, I want to say 4,000 or
It
something
was something like that. Yeah.
for the head. And then my buddy Mike Leeson, why are you zooming in on my sunglasses? My buddy Mike Leeson went in the ring and he was drunk, and he said another 1,500 if you shave your beard, which I don't shave my beard, shave it. Like the most I'll have is some stubble. What am I gonna do? Everybody started chanting, everybody went nuts. I shaved my beard for another 1,500.
It was
Then I
for a
think he
great
kicked
cause.
your phone out of the ring too, or some shit like that.
I was mad. I
Yeah.
was mad, but I
No,
had to
you
do
didn't.
it.
You didn't kick your phone. Gleason did.
Oh yeah, he was bombed.
He was.
And then my wife said to me afterwards, she goes, "Why you never think about anything before you do it?" I'm like, "You're just picking up on that now? You're just realizing that now? What's going on? What's happening?" So anyway, my wife said to me, "Don't shave.
Wait, what is going on?
I don't know.
No, hold on, wait. What?
Don't shave your beard." And I shaved my beard, and she's like, "You look like a pedophile." Wait, do you know somebody that looks like that? That's a pedophile? Why you? What's going on?
Something is definitely.
Oh, the mayor, the former
No,
mayor,
something is definitely
the
going
former
on.
mayor at the time shaved his head.
He did.
He did. He raised like another $1,000 or $800. Todd Tersigny for shaving his head.
Mo,
Why were we talking about this? I lost track because these two. got some sort of thing
You were
there's
going on.
talking about
something
you were talking
afoot.
about The hat.
Oh, but why? Why was I talking about the hat?
Because you're gonna do another
But
one
before
next
that-
year. You're a great artist.
Yeah, I am a.
You shouldn't have shaved your beard.
I don't even know.
Well, listen,
Wonderland.
get up and stretch your legs. It's now an hour 15.
Oh no, wait.
minus.
So Winter Wonderland, then we'll go to break, and you'll
Got it.
And at the break, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start playing some of the behind.
Then we're gonna figure out what these two
We're
are
gonna
up to.
play some of the behind the scenes.
This is some bullshit right here.
Well,
man.
we're gonna go behind our own scenes and find out what this
yeah,
is.
no,
But then we're gonna go.
there needs
behind-
to be an interrogation going on.
after we put up the Winter Wonderland link. Because right now,
This is Claude's, by the way.
They're definitely getting interrogated.
this
Look,
is my
if you-
my national anthem from Kazakhstan, whatever the place is.
I'm
So-
gonna make the suggestion that you confiscate phones. That's what you have to confiscate the phones. Start there.
There's
That,
nothing on my
like,
phone.
what's his name when he does his comedy shows? The little short black guy. What's his name? Not Chris Rock, the other one.
Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart. Just watched it last night. He takes everybody's phones. You put them in those plastic things. And you can't
Yes.
record his
No
can't
kidding.
record his sets. Yeah. So before we go to break, real quick, all these gifts and everything like here, we're probably about 150 shy of our 470 something goal, which means on the positive side, we've received 320 gifts already.
Okay.
So here's the catch, though. Everything happens in stages. So while the event is on the 18th at the Early Childhood Learning Center, right?
Mhm.
And the setup is the 17th, the day before. The wrapping party, where everybody comes together and wraps all these gifts, is on the 14th.
Yep.
Which means that I have to have all these gifts delivered to my house no later than the 12th, because then I have to get them from my house to here.
Yep.
Because all these gifts, these 450 gifts,
They're at your house.
they come to my house. Along with last night, I came home and there was the guy built a wall. He thought
Look at
it was
look at
funny.
look at the link.
Oh.
She put-
Oh,
Amazon
yeah, it
link.
is, that is the Amazon.
Oh.
link.
That's
That's the Amazon
awesome.
The
link for
guy
the.
built a
Which is
wall.
not what you two are texting each other. Now that is
The guy built a wall.
someone.
The
Is
jingle,
my zipper
No,
open?
the
Cut-
jingle-
wait a minute. Yeah, hold on a
Okay,
second.
no,
Wait a
the
minute.
jingle crawl was at the Phillipsburg Middle School. That's what we were discussing.
Where did I say it was?
I don't think you did.
Oh.
That was we were just saying it was at the school. We had a great time.
All that
This is
hubbub
some
back and
bullshit.
forth was
Nah,
just to say where the place
nah.
was?
Mo,
No.
Mo, we've been on live too long
All
for
right,
that
I
shit, Mo.
think that, well, there was, all right, there might have been a little trouble at the first at the first boxing, because all these animals from Philly came and we told them no booze, and they brought in beer. And instead of just trying to be discreet, all right, first, let me just say this. I'm not a Phillipsburg
I
regular.
cannot be here for this conversation.
What? No, you could be here. It's already out in the open. There was an investigation, and they found that the Philadelphia.
Wasn't the FBI coming after you?
Yeah, that too. But the Philadelphia people, they're animals. They were shotgunning beers and stuff. I didn't know it. I was working
Yeah.
the event. So then we had the promise for the next one, not to have alcohol,
Yeah.
which we didn't. But let me just say this to everybody out in Phillipsburg land: cover your ears. I've been to a couple of wrestling events. I've been to a couple of football games. Let me tell you something right now. Alcohol is one thing that's not missing from those events.
I plead the fifth.
Not by children, not by underage.
Can you make a note that me and Danielle left the room during this conversation?
Yeah. No, you guys, listen, I don't worry. I got taken to task.
Wait, where'd you go? There you are.
I got
There
taken to
you
task.
are. There you are.
I
Go.
got taken
Keep
to task.
fucking
All
around.
right.
Keep fucking around your phones,
No, you
ladies.
can't.
Oh no, you
PG-13.
can't curse.
This
No,
is an
kid
uncensored
show.
Bite the Cop. So
Kid show.
Dawn put
So
up
hard.
the link. We're about 150 gifts short of reaching our goal of 470. So
Come on,
everybody gets the
people, help
gifts.
us out.
You want to send 1 or 2 gifts, 5 gifts. Somebody the other day sent 30 Barbies.
Nice.
Yeah, because they know I'm a little. I don't get nervous, but we are getting a little close. So realistically, even though the event's the 18th, we only have
it by
until
13th.
the 12th, really,
Yeah, 12th.
because I have to get the gifts down here by the 13th to get wrapped, and then they get packaged up and then taken to the school. So that's Winter Wonderland Early Childhood Learning Center. Everything else we have. We have costumes. We have all the other stuff. I have a few donations I still have to pick up from a couple of businesses in town. Those will be highlighted next month on the P-Bird podcast when we have video of the Winter Wonderland. As we go to break now, let's run a video from yesterday's football game where we did not get the result we wanted, but still a great time. Fun was had by all. Let's take 10 and enjoy this video at home. Behind the scenes, yours truly did have a field pass. I'm not telling you how I got it. MJ reporting live from Fisher Stadium in Lafayette College in lovely downtown Easton, Pennsylvania. We're in a parking lot. I'm here with my partner today, Danny. Flip that camera around and put yourself on camera for a second. There she is. All right, so we're in the parking lot, and we want to do some interviews of some people tailgating. And who do I see? The mayor of Phillipsburg. Let's go say hello. So I'm minding my own business, and I'm walking through the parking lot, and I see the mayor of Phillipsburg here.
Oh, what's going on, Mike?
Hey, how are you, sir?
Good.
We're here with the Blue Podcast Network for the P-Berg Pod, the podcast.
Yeah.
What do you got in there? Hot chocolate? Soda pop?
Orange juice.
Orange juice, good. You have any predictions for today's game?
P-Berg 21-17.
21-17 P-Berg. Now, as a part-time mayor, does this count as does this count towards town time or not?
This is recreational.
This is purely recreational.
Yeah,
so you're here just as Randy Piazza. You're not here as the mayor at all.
Not at all.
Do you think one of your friends here would like to participate in?
Right here.
He would. He would like to. You don't even know what it is yet.
He wants to participate.
Oh, he does. Okay. All right. No, they might be a little too young for this. Now, I'm doing all sorts of trivia all throughout the day. I'm going around doing trivia. Now, there's a little catch to this trivia. This one, you can pick. It's $5, $10, $20, $50 trivia. But if you lose, you must do the appropriate amount of push-ups to equal the amount of money you could have won. Now, if it's a lady, they could do jumping jacks. Kind of like the old man show, if you follow me.
Yeah.
But they're all bundled up, so there's nothing sexist about that at all. We just figured, my wife said to me, my Julie, don't make girls do push-ups. You make them do jumping jacks. So that's coming from a woman, so I can't get in trouble.
So you're saying?
Yes. So, your name again? JC. All right, JC, I'm MJ. So, JC, do you want to participate in the $5 trivia? You'd only have to bang out 5 push-ups if you're wrong. 5 push-ups. You can do 5. All right, you ready? Here we go. That was a yes, right? Okay. You're speaking for him?
100%.
All right, we're just going at this right out of the gate. Turkey Day Trivia, $5 edition. Name the P-Berg mascot. Boom. That's one right. You got to get 5 right. I should have led with that. Name the P-Berg fight song.
Name it?
Yeah, what's it called? They play it when they score touchdowns. It's known for something. It's known as something.
Ask a friend?
You can do one ask a friend. You can bring a friend over. You can bring a friend over. That's not Googling. Any friend that's not Googling can come over and help you with the question. Uncle Ralph? Uncle Ralph. Uncle Ralph. Come over, Uncle Ralph.
You know the name of the P-Berg fight song? What's that?
The P-Berg fight song.
You know the name? No.
All right, here's what we're going to do, because it's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving, and in honoring of the Pilgrims coming over and stealing all the Native Americans' land, what we'll do is we will let you have a pass, one pass. You want to pass on this one? All right, question 3.
You didn't mean the alma mater. You meant...
Yeah, no.
Oh. High school fight song.
It's called, the name of the P-Berg fight song is called the Touchdown Song. They play it during touchdowns.
Yeah, the original.
She was in the band, so you can verify that. All right. Strictly coincidence. You can see it right there on black and white. Mr. Mayor, why don't you read question number 3?
Who is the mayor of Phillipsburg?
I don't know.
Totally coincidence. It's right there on the card for anybody watching at home. You can see it. It says right there. That was one of the trivia questions. So you're known, even on this side of the river.
Yeah, a little bit.
Show us the signal for a false start. When a referee calls a false start, what is it?
Procedure.
Boom! He's got that right. All right, last one. This is an easy one. What are P-Berg's colors?
Burning gray.
That's it. That's a winner right there. That's a winner. No push-ups, and he wins $5 U.S. currency. Not drachmas, not pesos. $5 U.S. currency. Do I have a $5 bill? Yes, I do. There you go.
All right. Hey, thanks.
All right, we're going to do much more of this today. We're going to go walking around all over the place doing, we have a game called For a Dollar. Well, I'll just run up to somebody and I'll say for a dollar and ask them a question. If they get it right, they get $1. If they don't, they get it wrong, no money. It's not based on real answers, it's based on my opinion. So they have to know what my opinion might be. If they do, they get the $1. Hi, folks. How you doing? With the Blue Podcast Network, and we're just doing interviews and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. This is a game. It's called For a Dollar. Right? You can win $1. Yeah, for $1. For $1. What's your name?
Robin.
Robin?
Yeah.
And I'm going to guess that you're rooting for Easton today.
How did you know?
This is why they pay me the big bucks.
Okay.
All right, let's do for $1.
Okay,
for $1. And it's got to be quick. You're going to rattle them off. Name 3 of the 7 dwarfs.
Grumpy, sleepy, bashful.
Boom. You win $1.
Who knew?
All right, you want to do one more?
Sure.
All right, one more.
For $1, name 3 dead people. And there's a lot of them. In the world.
Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, John Adams.
Wow, all presidents. You went with the presidential edition. There you go. There's $1. All right. That's a wrap. Thank you very much. You guys want to play a game real quick? It's called For $1. Yeah. For $1. Oh, you heard money. Now you got all worked up. I heard money. All right, for $1. It's Thanksgiving, right? All these answers are based on my opinion. Your opinion? My opinion. What is the best? What is the best side? And don't answer what the mayor said from Phillipsburg. He said left.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Go ahead.
Mashed potato. I would have to go
Because he
mac
has
and
the mic.
cheese.
It's got
Mac and cheese.
No, wrong. Come on, he's wrong. Let's go.
Bro, what the heck?
That's not the right answer.
Get out of here. Reverse.
Everybody knows it's stuffing.
I was about to say stuffing, but I didn't think
All
about
right, we'll do one more. We'll do because I want to give you $1.
I would have done.
For $1, name 3 of the 7 dwarfs, and he doesn't count. 3 of the 7 dwarfs. 3 of the 7 dwarfs. You want to go? You want to go for $1? 3 of the 7 dwarfs. Bang them out quick. 1, 2, 3.
Sleepy, happy, and
I said quick. Go to the judge here. Sleepy, happy, and
Sleepy, happy, and
yeah, you guys are horrible. And she told me to go to you guys. All right, for $1. You ready? This is an easy one. Name 3 black people.
oh,
Not you.
LeBron James, Flox. Flox.
There's about 20. There's about how many? There's like 100 million black people in the world, and you're stuck at one.
LeBron James, Obama, and Harriet Tubman.
Oh, I like. All right. Let's go! Harriet Tubman, you got it. That's a good one.
Let's go!
Mo, we're back, and I want to just say thank you to Red Bull, our sponsor.
For what?
They're our sponsor for this show.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
No kidding.
Red Bull sponsored the Phillipsburg podcast, the P-Burg Pod. And let me just say this, the winter edition, sugar-free, of course, because you don't want to get the diabetes.
You already got the beatus.
No, I
Stop
don't. Well, my A1, you don't want. Oh, really? What's your A1C?
I don't even know what my A1C is. I know what my triglycerides are, though, and it's
I got
not.
you beat
That's
there.
pretty scary.
Mo and I, we message each other our results from our things, and we just try to top each other, and we get real happy when we top each other. But then we realize the one who topped the other one is more closer to death than the other one is. Anyway, sugar-free, the winter edition.
There she goes again. Look at her.
I was very sad.
Yo, they're on this bullshit, bro. What is this?
Don't
That
talk
is
about.
not me.
You cannot have Red Bull in a BOE official capacity. The winter edition, sugar-free, Fuji apple and ginger. This stuff is delicious. I live off this because Mo, I don't know if you know this, but I got a lot of protein in my urine, and apparently I'm very tired, and they're trying to figure out what's going on with my kidney. So I'm living off these 5-hour energy drinks.
Oh, I wonder why.
What? I'm always on the go. What are you laughing at, Jingle Bells? Shake your arm, shake your wrist. All right. So listen, Mo.
It's insanity.
The last time
I'm telling you, I told you we should have confiscated their
we have
phones.
so much stuff
She
going
didn't
on.
text me. You
We
can
have so many things going on.
It was Jess.
Leading up to Thanksgiving, the 2 weekends before, we started phase 1 of the Phillipsburg Senior Center Extreme Makeover. Phase 1 was painting the whole inside of the Senior Center, as well as we had one volunteer, Jennifer Paulus, Jennifer Amy on Facebook. She's a teacher in town. She cleaned up the whole out. I think she couldn't deal with me. So she didn't want to be
I
inside.
can't.
So she
Maybe that's what these
and
two.
that cost me two break. That cost me.
How much longer do we have to sit here
How do we get out of
and
here?
listen to this guy talk
No.
about his
And that
nonsense?
cost me 2 bracelets.
I
had to give her-
saw.
I had to give her 2 bracelets. She loves all my different bracelets. I had to go out and get her a red and a green. It's like when you pin somebody in. Remember, did they pin people back in your day?
No,
Remember you gave someone a
we
pin?
do it at cheerleading competitions. They do clothespins that are all decorated now.
No. I'm talking about when a boy likes a girl,
No.
birds and bees stuff, and a
No,
girl
you're
likes
way
a
older
boy.
than me.
You gave him a pin. You
No.
gave him a pin.
You're way older.
Or they
than
wore
me.
your Letterman jacket. Or something.
Exactly.
It just goes right over his head. He didn't do it.
When a boy likes a girl.
When a man loves a woman.
Oh God, here
So-
we go.
So anyway, the Phillipsburg,
karaoke night. Yes,
the
go.
Phillipsburg- No, that's December 11th at Stone Tavern, 1 o'clock to 10 o'clock karaoke night. 15% of all the money is made. It's not from alcohol though, but drink a lot of alcohol so you'll eat more food, and then we'll make more money for the charity.
And then there'd be
Karaoke
more
starts
fun
at
with
8.
karaoke.
What's that?
Karaoke starts at 8.
Karaoke starts at 8.
So you're
Blue's
singing.
coming and singing.
You're
No,
singing
I'm not
too.
going to be there.
You said that
Blue,
you were
you're
gonna
coming,
sing.
and we're doing Elton John and
I-
Kiki D's "Don't Go Breaking My
I
Heart."
have to work.
Take the bang in for the day.
I don't call out.
Jesus.
Wow. Whoa.
So the-
Whoa. Okay,
Oh,
calm
I'm
down,
very
company
busy.
girl.
I'm very busy.
Don't call out. I don't take sick time.
I actually don't. I'm pretty bad about that.
There's 27 pallets.
I mean,
on
I
that
guess
day.
good about it, but bad
I'm
about
very
it.
busy. I
don't.
should really calm down. I've very so much going on. A lot going on.
So again, thank you to Red Bull, our sponsor for the T-Bird podcast. So at the senior center,
How much longer do we have to sit here? I don't know. Can we just get up and leave, you think? You think he would even notice? Do you think he would even notice if we got up and left?
I'm trying to run a respectable.
I'm sorry, but no.
Great.
The mutant, the Phillipsburg guy.
All I'm asking the ladies include me in the text.
He's
That's
out
all.
there.
I want in on
He's out
this.
there.
Especially if it's making fun of Mike. If it's making fun of me, then I
I'm
don't
not
want in
looking
on
at
this.
Turn around and look at him. He's out there all the time.
Oh, the mutant?
He lights fires. They have barbecues. I don't know what they do out there.
We are gonna have a
We're gonna have
mutant
him come
camp.
in one day.
That's
We're gonna have
We
a
should.
camp
Invite him in.
camera.
Listen, the Peaburg mutant. Call him. Don't call him and tell him
No,
to come down.
no.
Go get him.
We don't even know who that is.
Tell him
I
to
don't
bring
know
his.
your name, but
We don't even know who that is. For all you know, that could be one of the new councilmen. We don't know who that is.
Well,
out there.
well,
It
if
could be a
it's
mayor,
one of
it
the
could be
new,
anybody out there.
if it's
We
one
don't
of
know
the
this.
new councilmen, he's
It could be
cooking
a-
crystal meth
It
out
could
there.
be-
So
it could be a fireman. It could be anybody. We don't say mutants. We know who that is out there. It could be anybody. It could be a very respectable member of the community.
there's only one way to find out.
We're gonna get him to come on the show. But
Go
back
get
to
your
the senior
mic
center.
and go interview.
This is what I do to get you back on track. Can we get back to the senior
Yes.
center? All
Yeah.
right.
Okay. I apologize.
So it hadn't been painted in like 25 years.
Yep.
So I had promised a long time ago, R.I.P. Will Spencer, Mr. Spencer's son, Will Spencer. He was a founding member of the charity. We were always going to do something at the senior center, but we always got caught up with the kids. But my thing is I want to help innocents or people that have a hard time helping themselves, like the kids and seniors and disabled and stuff like that. So we were going to get them computers. It fell by the wayside and whatever. So I finally said, enough is enough. We got to do something here. Zwicker, Keith Zwicker, you know Keith. Everybody knows Keith. He has something to do with the senior center. I'm not exactly sure he's there all the time. Maybe he's there for the free food. I don't know. But Keith said, let me talk to Mr. Spencer and I'll talk to Jim and Steve and Barbara, the people that work there.
Yeah.
Wait, back up for a second. They got free food at the senior center? Probably all like mushy shit. It's like
no, man.
They don't got no. How do they?
Surprised at?
It's not all like baby food
donation.
style
No,
because they
get
got the older people got the bad teeth.
Listen, I was there over the weekend, 2 weekends in a row, and every Sunday, the Easton Bakery, which has delicious stuff, they go and pick up all the stuff and bring it there, and the seniors get bread. I mean, there's enough bread there for all the seniors for a week.
Nice.
Some things that people in the town might not
So
know.
what do they just give them bread?
Let me ask you this question.
No, hold on. So they take it one thing at a time. So they just give the seniors bread. That's it.
Yeah, and then they just lock them in the pokey.
Or like
Matilda.
Like
There's always a
Rupert
yeah.
from Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, where they have him in the basement with a tire swing. What's going on with that place?
The point of this is to try to raise funds for donations to the senior center.
Yes.
Not that they're treating them like animals over there. It's a beautiful place. The front room is now called the William Spencer Community Room.
Oh, nice.
After Dad, not the son. After Dad. That is also where we presented when we have our sponsor. We do scholarships to our charity. I was very happy that Sophie Spencer, Will's daughter, was chosen as one of the winners, the awardees. I wouldn't say winner, awardees, and she received a $2,500 scholarship. And we
I believe it's
presented
recipients.
and we gave that to her. We gave her the award at the senior center, which kind of brought things full circle. So while we were there, and I was talking to Mr. Spencer, I said, we got to get something done. When's the last time this was painted? 20-something years ago. That's what we're going to do. So we painted the entire senior center. Not without the help of some sponsors. So the idea behind this senior center is, again, bringing everybody together, right? So it's the Brothers Before Others, which in this case we called Brothers Helping Others, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes people don't understand what Brothers Before Others is. It's hard to explain.
It's really not hard to explain. You want me to explain it?
Brothers Before Others means help your fellow cop first. It's like if a plane is crashing,
There you
a
go.
boat is sinking, you got to take care of yourself first so you're of value to anybody else that needs your help. Just like you don't want a disgruntled, cynical, unhealthy cop on the streets because they're good to nobody. So take care of each other first, then take care of the community.
Yes.
And I'm not ashamed to say that, and I live by that.
There's an advocacy group for every profession,
Right.
everything
So-
out there. There's
right.
nothing wrong with having an advocacy group
So
for cops.
that's it for cops. That's what we're talking about.
Done. All right.
So then, but for doing other stuff, I like the name Brothers Helping Others. And brothers means brothers and sisters because you can't have brothers without hers. HERS. Brothers. It's brothers and sisters.
You work on that?
What?
I love it.
Did you work
No,
on that?
because I'm all inclusive. Oh, by the way, who was on Miss Santa this year at the Winter Wonderlands? Say hello, Mrs. Claus.
Hello.
There you
I
go.
sound like Julia Child.
It's very
No,
important.
really. What are we cooking today?
It's very important. Oh, was she Julia Child or she's Mrs. Claus? Which is
Mrs.
it?
We're going to have turkey.
First, you take the turkey,
Turkey today.
then you baste the turkey.
I'm gonna text my friend and see if I can leave now.
Don't forget to pull out the innards. All right,
She
so
can't leave.
I
She's
get-
with me.
Stay on the rails. Stay on the
all right,
rails.
I'm
kid.
trying, Mom. I'm trying to stay on the rails.
Mrs. Claus.
So she's Mrs. Close. Back to the senior center. So it's always very important to me to be inclusive. It should always be that way. We should have, when you're in the town, you should have representation of everybody in the town in the stuff that you're doing. It shouldn't just be like 15 white guys up there. We should have a very diverse group if we can to do that. And I'm proud that everything that we do is that way. So with the senior center, we had many people step up. I want to acknowledge some now, but by the end, I'll say them all because I don't have them all. I don't have them all in front of me. But Sherman Williams first, they donated all the paint. They also donated the paint 25 years ago.
Nice.
They also donated the paint when we painted the VFW. Remember, or not the VFW? What's that?
Bernadine
Bernadine May.
Yeah, Bernadine May outside. Yeah.
What's that called?
Bernadine May Post.
Bernadine May.
Bernadine May
Ankles.
Post.
Ankles. What?
I thought it was. Is that a Columbus?
No, the N
or
is silent.
Not
It-
Columbus. Which is it?
Wait.
The building, that white building. That's right.
On the end of my by where we used
It
to
sounds
live.
like you're Gesundheit. God bless you. It sounds like you're sneezing.
Bernadine May Post.
Bern-
Oh,
Bernadine.
Bernadine May Post Knights of Columbus
No, it's not.
or
Knights of Columbus.
Kiwanis or
No,
It's
it's
just
Kiwanis. They still have them?
it's a
Yeah.
place where veterans gather.
VFW.
And VFW,
Yes,
and we painted. This is previous mayor. Tarja Sidney was mayor. We got the
paint
Sherman Williams to donate the paint, and everybody volunteered, and we painted
the
that
outside.
building.
Yep, yeah, we did.
So Sherman Williams in the community. I would recommend going there. See, I always say, and it wasn't a pay to play. If you give us this, we'll do that for you. I just went there and said, I need this. Will you do it? They said yes. So then I say, well, if you need paint, I would go to a place that supports the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they support the community. We had Michael Gleason of woodworking and contracting from Easton. He came. He donated his time. We also had Jose is his first name.
Your phone. I sent you something. All right, go ahead, Mike. Keep
Jose
going.
Jose is his first name, but his company
It's a professional show.
His
Just got
company name at the end. When
See, now I got my text messages going. I'm sorry. Keep going.
when we scroll all of the, I would fire you, but you
Please.
work for free, so there's nothing real I could do about it.
Going up. Please,
I gotta
please
take what
upload
I
that.
can
Thank
get.
you. Thank you.
So when you're not uploading the excerpt from my book, are you?
No, that.
Oh, okay.
But thank you for giving me that good
Oh,
idea.
no, don't
Go ahead.
do
Keep
that.
going. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Well, at the end, we'll see all of the different businesses but more important are the people that came out.
Mhm.
Reggie, your husband, was there
yes.
2 days. The first day he was there and then he was gone. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he got frustrated in the bathroom. He was there. I'm like, where's Reggie? He wasn't there anymore.
He
But,
was painting the bathroom.
I needed him because as we're painting, we're
He was
talking
painting the
we're
bathroom.
talking about superheroes. We're
Oh.
talking about old cars.
You're being selfish. He was painting the bathroom.
Well, honestly, so he left because he rode his bike in.
Oh,
So
it was
he
going to start
left.
to rain.
Yes, so
he
he
didn't
left.
ride his bike in. He drove it. It was a scooter. It's got power.
It goes
All
100.
right. He ain't no. I thought he was Sons of Anarchy. He's not Sons of Anarchy. No, Reggie's a good dude. I only met him like 3 or 4 times now, but 2 times I've had the opportunity to just hang out and bullshit him with him. I mean, talk with him.
Dude, yeah.
While
Come
we
on,
were
man. You
painting and
can't.
stuff. We have a lot. We have a lot in common. So he helped out. So the Kiwanis, they have a thing called the Key Club.
Yeah, Key Club and Kiwanis work together.
Right.
with the
So
school
I'm
district.
going to tell you something. For 2 weekends in a row, the amount of teenagers that came out, and now listen, I know they're in these organizations. They have to get their volunteer hours, but they're in those organizations and they're volunteering. And on a Saturday, and there were nice days. There weren't rainy days. There were nice days. Here they are on their hands and knees painting, and up on ladders and spackling and doing all sorts of stuff that they've never done before, but they were willing to try. And their handprints, not literally, but they're all over the place. They were a huge part in getting that done. I'm trying to, and then Steve from the senior center and Barbara from the senior center. Barbara's niece came. She helped. My son and my daughter came. They helped. You were there.
Yep.
I don't know what you were doing. Were you painting, cheering? What were you doing?
I painted.
What were you doing? Were you
I painted, yes. And
All
then
right.
you were delegating me to do things. So
Like
yes.
what? What else? I don't delegate.
Told me to make sure everybody had their brushes cleaned. and-
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you know who Mike is or not, but there was a book written once.
Here we go.
Oh no.
While I was talking with Eddie, I could hear one of the guys in the locker room making a lot of noise about his day. The cocky rookie was Michael Burke. Mike was tall with a solid build and was well aware of his good looks. He was boasting about how he had written 10 parking summonses and wrote an additional 5 moving violation citations. I assumed he was in one of the squad cars with a sergeant, but as it turned out, he was doing all of this from his foot post. It hadn't occurred to me to pull over vehicles from a foot post, but it did occur to Mike. It would have been easy to dislike Mike, but he was so full of himself that I thought him to be more comical than
Guilty.
arrogant.
Right.
In a good way, here we go. In a good way, Mike was setting the bar for the rest of us. I'd be sure to write some summonses the following day.
Trendsetter, bar setter.
Look at you.
You know what the worst part about that is? He doesn't have the other part from the book. I was dating a girl. Her name was Beth Bowles, redhead, cute, freckles. He slept with her after me
Kid
I
show,
did-
Mike.
I did not.
Kid
No,
Mike.
No, they took a nap because they were tired from all the patrolling they were doing.
Yes, there
And
you go.
I didn't
yes.
find out until this book 20-something years, 25 years later.
Wow.
What do you do with that? I'll tell you what you do with that. You go on Google and you try to search and find Beth Bowles so you can call her up and tell her, how dare you? I couldn't find her.
So senior center painting.
Anyway, less about
part
me, more
one.
about the senior center. So here's the first. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Michael John from the Blue Podcast Network. I'm here with Mayor Randy Piazza.
How you doing there, Mike?
So why don't you tell the crowd, well, there's not really a crowd here. There's going to be a crowd watching this. There's only a few people here now because this is volunteer stuff. So you know how it works. We had a list of like 500 people sign up, and we have 5 people here. But it doesn't matter because we're going to get the job done. So tell everybody what we're doing here today.
So, Senior Center, one of the most used buildings in Phillipsburg right now, probably 100 people a day who use it daily for all sorts of recreation purposes, charitable purposes. We're going to spruce it up, give it a fresh coat of paint, make it
An
nice.
extreme senior center makeover, if I may, because everything needs a moniker. Everything needs a catchy phrase.
Yeah. So we're here to make it look good, and yeah.
So we have Sherman-Williams donated paint. The Brothers Before Others, the charity that I run, but I'm here representing the podcast today, donated some money. We also have the town is involved in some way.
It's a town building, so we utilize some of the our maintenance funds to supply like some materials for painting the walls and
And
stuff.
Audra's our camera woman right now. We can't see her, but what's the name of your company, or who we're representing, or how does that work? Here, watch the professionalism I have right now. You ready? Bam! It's on you now. There you go.
Audra Frank Associates. I'm also part of, I don't live in Phillipsburg, but it's also one of the places I like to come and help out when I can. And especially also if you or the mayor ask me to do stuff, because I know you do it, like to participate with that.
And I'm not sure if we have any here. You take that back again. Get back on me. Nothing but the best for us. So we don't have. Do we have any senior center representatives here besides Zwicker?
Yeah,
Mr. Zwicker.
yeah, everybody here's a senior
Oh,
senator.
okay. So just like maybe you could just bring the camera out and show this building hasn't been painted on the inside, and I think they said 30 years.
Quite some time. Yeah.
And I believe that Sherman-Williams donated the paint back then as well. So a big part of the community, Sherman-Williams. We thank them very much. More videos to follow. But thank you for videoing for me. Mr. Mayor, thank you for giving us some of your time.
Hey, thanks for
You going to grab a brush and help us out with that? Or what are you going to involve? Yeah? Okay. All right. All right. That's a wrap. Michael John Burke here for the Blue Podcast Network. We're at the Senior Center in Phillipsburg, New Jersey for the Extreme Senior Center Makeover. Alex just walked in. He thinks he's got banker's hours, but he's got 2 very big poles. That's Alex right there. He's got coffee. He's got poles. Behind you is the mayor of Phillipsburg. Part-time mayor. Sure does a lot of work for a part-time mayor, doesn't he? We got Mike up here, up on the extension there. That's Mike Gleason, owner, proprietor of Gleason's Woodworking and Contracting?
Yes, sir.
Is that how we say that?
Yes, sir.
Located out of Easton. No job too big or too small. That's a little product placement. Mike's dedicating his time here today. He's up on a ladder. I would not do that. We have Mr. Spencer, the head. What's your title? How many titles do you have?
I don't know.
No more titles?
No more titles. Just, I've been here for a long time.
That's look good on a business card. So this is day 2. Day 1 was set up. This is day 2. Today we're spackling, painting. What room? This is the common room. What do we call this room?
It's a
Dining room.
Dining room hasn't been painted in how many years?
I've been Here,
How long is it since it's been painted?
this, it's over 20 years it's been
20
painted.
years. So this place hasn't been painted in 20 years, and we're getting it painted now. And this is phase 1, which will go over the next 2 weekends. And then phase 2 is happening in the springtime. You'll be seeing my face again all around Phillipsburg. I'll be shaking businesses down. We're going to put a garden outside in the back, a handicap ramp, new fencing, and we're looking into trying to do something with the floor in here, correct? If we can. If there's a flooring company that's watching this and you want to make a tax-deductible donation, how many seniors does this place service a day?
We serve on average over 100 meals a day.
100 meals a day.
Over 100.
And especially in these times with the uncertainty with programs and stuff like this.
50 some go home, 50 some that you're eating here.
So 50 eat here, 50 you ship out. And then, so you service at least 100 people then a day as well, right? In here, 500 a week, 2,000 a month at least.
Every month.
And it's increasing exponentially the amount of people signing up as well. So if anybody wants to, how do people donate to the senior center? How do they find out how to donate? What do they do for that?
We have donations we get every month from a few of the businesses in town.
Right,
And we take donations if somebody passes away.
right.
They say give a donation to the senior center instead of.
Do you want to say some of the businesses that donate monthly, or do they like to keep their stuff anonymous, or?
I'll keep it anonymous. Maybe someday we'll just print a whole list
Right.
and talk about all the businesses.
Because some businesses get nervous because they're super generous and then they're afraid that the well's going to run dry. Yeah. So it depends on the business if they want to have their name known.
We have Funeral Home that's a regular donor,
Right.
and we have a couple of attorneys in town that are regular donors.
Okay. Mr. Zwicker over there, Zach, if you can get him over there. He's just looking busy. He's just walking around looking busy.
Barbara is a controlling factor here.
Yes.
In the daytime.
Barbara doesn't say much, but we all know who's in charge. Yes, we all know who's in charge.
We get donations from places like ShopRite and the Bagel Place.
Yeah,
And
okay.
different produce.
Right.
You know, different farms come in and give us, which
Okay.
helps right now. It really
Which is
does.
going to be cool when we get that garden. We have those 6
Yes.
foot high WB. I mean, it's not going to be enough to feed everybody all the time, but it will be good for the seniors to get out there, get their hands dirty, plant the vegetables, and then get to eat them down the road.
Last
Yeah.
Thursday morning, we had a local concern donate all kinds of canned goods and food,
Right.
and we divided it all among all.
What about like bourbon and beer and stuff like that? Because everybody wants a little
That's in my backyard.
taste once in a while, right?
In my backyard after the workday's over.
Oh, okay. All right. So apparently, Zach, if you could zoom back in up on Mike up there, he feels like this is a good time for him to take his 10-minute union break. You have to take it. You got to take the 10 minutes whether you want it or not. All right, so I'm taking up your cameraman. All right, that's a wrap live from the Phillipsburg Senior Center. What street is this on again? Firth Street. 310 Firth, Phillipsburg Senior Center. If you want to donate, there's ways how. Go online, type donate to, and you'll figure it out. That's a wrap.
If you want to donate, you'll figure it out. You're the best fundraiser out there.
Do we have am I on? Can you hear me?
no,
Do we have the
yeah.
last one? The one where it shows. Can we just play part 2 now? So just
You're gonna roll right into it.
yeah, because then I'll talk about the end about what's coming up.
All right, cool
after that.
story.
Yeah. All right, good afternoon, everybody. I'm here at the Senior Center. Steve's here.
Hello, everybody.
Oh no, there you are.
Yeah.
I didn't even see you sitting there. So Steve's here. So this is pretty much the final go around here. This used to be light blue and dark blue. It hasn't been painted in 30 years. You saw previous photos that we put up. It's a nice beige and medium colored brown. This is what do we call this room? The gathering room, the common room, party room.
We call it the William Spencer room.
This is called sorry, Mr. Spencer. This is the William Spencer room. There's this sign right there in case you were doubting me. Or Steve, the William Spencer room. So this is the William Spencer room. It's all done. It's painted. This is phase 1 of the Extreme Senior Center makeover. Out in the hallways here, the hallways, same color scheme. We have that light beige, medium brown in the hallways. I have some paintings I have to hang back up. We'll go into the ladies' room. I'm finishing up the men's room today, but ladies' room, same color scheme. It's a light beige, dark brown. We're keeping it simple. There were some crazy colors going on here before. Men's room will be completed today. And now we go into the computer room. This is where the seniors go on the computer. They go on their MySpace and their AOL chat rooms in here. This is a lovely, it's kind of like a seafoam green. I don't know if you can tell that or not. It's a very light seafoam green. We have some paintings to hang back up again as well. We moved some TVs around, hung some TVs for them. So this is phase 1. Phase 2 will be in the spring. That'll be another post, and that'll be mostly exterior stuff that we're going to be doing. Unfortunately, in my humble opinion, the senior center does not get enough attention. It should be getting more. If we can't take care of our seniors, then what are we doing, right, people? So stay tuned for phase 2 notifications, announcements, whatever you want to call them. Again, this is Senior Center Extreme Makeover, phase 1, back from the hallway. All the seniors loved it, by the way. They love their new color scheme. I have some ideas for this blank wall over here. We'll have to talk to the board about that. So thank you for everyone who helped volunteer and helped get this done. We appreciate you, and have a good evening. All right, we're back. So you could see, and again, the reason why we do this, and I know maybe you watch the videos, you're like, oh, how many videos we have to watch? This guy, Mike, likes the sound of his own voice.
Maybe that's what these two are texting about.
I do like the sound of my own voice, but
How
the
many
reason why
videos does Mike
can make a
expect us to
Facebook
watch
post,
before
right?
we have to go home?
when you talk like that and can you hear me okay?
Well, now I can hear you okay, but
I don't hear myself in the
There
mic. Can you turn my volume up a little bit in my headphones, just a little bit for me?
Is that better?
A 1 2 1 2. No, not
No,
really.
is that better? Try now.
Maybe your headphones
Are people hearing me at home?
Yeah,
That
I'm
sounds
hearing.
better
We hear
now.
you.
All right, so
Taking stuff out
what
there.
I'm saying to you is,
Are you hearing me now?
yes, the video, the posts that we do on Facebook, on the Facebook pages are great.
Yes.
Now it's good. Now it's better.
Oh,
But
okay.
to see them, the videos behind the scene, and to really understand the work that goes into it, and like I didn't know that the senior center served over 100 seniors, and that's growing exponentially. Like they're not turning anybody away.
Nope.
They're at 100 a day. I was there the other day. They were doing bingo, and the lady calling bingo was 100 years old.
Nice.
Phenomenal.
God bless
And-
her.
Yeah, and listen, more energy than I had. I think I could have gave her a paintbrush. She would have been done more than I did. Because as you like to point out, Mo, I do a lot of videoing and a lot of talking, but you didn't see me with any paintbrushes.
That was
in my hand.
I was kind of wondering how the paint even got on your clothes because of all the pictures. and
Just like
everything,
when I
there-
played
there's
sports, I never got in the
absolutely-
game. I just rolled around in the dirt and went home and told my mom, I stole second base, Mom. Look, you know?
Just took a paintbrush going
All
like
those
this.
bells.
Yeah. We got to keep tie this hand down so she doesn't.
I mean, you
Um,
asked me to wear them.
Yes, I
That
did.
is true.
Do you do every? You don't do every. That's the thing you choose to do.
Kid
that I
show,
asked you
kid
to
show,
do?
kid show.
So listen, here's
Yes,
the thing
sorry.
now. All seriousness aside now, that
Yes.
was phase 1.
No, all joking aside.
All joking aside,
Yes.
now let's get
now
a
let's
little
get serious.
Right?
There you go.
This wasn't that much of a heavy lift. It was really just getting people there to paint and getting the paint donated and giving up their time, which takes a little bit of work, but the heavy lift, and it's something that, maybe what do they say when your eyes are bigger than your appetite, or what's that saying?
You're going too much.
Your eyes are bigger than your stomach.
Yeah, don't make fat jokes about me. Mo.
I
I'm down-
That's-
I am
that
down.
was-
I
that
am
was just-
down to 246
How many fat jokes
pounds.
is this guy
Nice.
gonna
Thank
make
you
about Mike?
very much. All
Till I
right.
can go home.
Play the clap noises. 246.
246.
Yes, Mo.
Oh, get out of here.
I'm down to like a small A cup. I'm very happy with myself right now. I was a small B before. All right, so listen. Here's for real now. The things we need to do.
for the senior center. Listen, everything that we do,
All these
there's
stories.
a little bit of tongue in
I
cheek.
just want to go
There's a little
home.
bit of self-deprecation. You got to have fun.
Does he
you can't,
know it's my
even if
Saturday?
It's something serious or we want to raise money, I do everything with a sense of humor.
Yes.
If you're not laughing, you know, you're crying. And I don't. And although
Sometimes
sometimes I'm
Sometimes
gonna
both.
give you a little secret. Sometimes I like to be home, turn off all the lights.
and cry.
Put on some sad music, like listen to a lot of Cure and like Depeche Mode and like all like
Remember
emo
when you-
music.
Yeah.
And just
Came on thinking you were gonna talk about your foundation, and now you're listening to a mic therapy session.
and just you gotta let
This is not at all.
You gotta let it
you
go.
gotta
like,
let your
like
emotions.
Elsa says.
What's
You gotta
what's
let
going
your
on in
emotions-
Phillipsburg?
you
Apparently,
gotta let-
Mike needs therapy.
More about me.
Yeah.
Bro,
Listen, I
Mike
understand.
Mike's been going to therapy for a long time. I ran out of co-payment money.
What's going on in
But here's
Phillipsburg?
the-
Apparently,
well,
an EDP is running a
well,
charity on Main
well,
Street.
Well, what's going on is, and I really listen. People told me I was nuts when I started this charity. They told me I was crazy when I thought we were going to have a headquarters.
You wouldn't last 6 months.
I wouldn't last 6 months.
They
We're
told them
10
that.
years into this charity now. We've been 6 years, almost 7 years in Phillipsburg.
Yep.
We have our own building. We have our own vehicles. We have our own vehicle to put out our narratives and to bring what we want out to the public. You know,
And
those-
biggest thing is the Flower Fund, and that Flower
Yes.
Fund. People don't realize we are the only organization in the country that
in the world,
does that.
in the world.
I don't-
Actually,
Well,
There's
you
nobody-
don't know what goes on in India,
No, I do. I do have research. I do my research. Anyway,
except for really bad street
the
cooking.
charity.
So no,
says-
we're the only organization in the United States that sends a floral arrangement to every line of duty death in the country, no matter where it happens. The only other organization that ever did anything even similar to that were the New York Yankees.
and they copied us.
They
did it after
started.
us.
They started in 2016. We started in 2014, and they actually didn't.
If I may,
They actually didn't. They don't do it for
national.
every.
They
Yeah,
were kind of
every.
doing like
They're
tri-area.
selective. You know, for high profile things is usually when the family will get an arrangement. And I can't tell you. He could probably tell you better than I can how many messages we've gotten from family members where our arrangement that we send is like one of two that are there. I mean, we get spoiled in this area where a lot of the police departments are bigger. So you know, you get a huge turnout.
In
and
New York
huge-
City, you could have a sea of flowers. You can have
Yep.
50 arrangements.
Yeah.
In some
Yep.
rural county in Georgia, there might be 2. One
Yep.
of them is ours.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're not signed. It just says from your sisters and brothers. There's no recognition on our part. We don't want recognition. We just want to let them know that there's people out there that care.
Yes.
Right.
100%.
But to segue from that is I'm good at fundraising. I'm good at
Except when you say on the thing, if you want to donate, just Google donate and you'll find out. You'll figure it out. Except that time, you weren't.
that's called a slow play. Slow play.
Right.
Because now comes the hard sell. You ready?
Go.
Yep.
That was the easy part, the painting. Now comes the hard part, and we need everybody for this. And I am going to shake businesses down like it's 1985 and I got the brown paper bag like Serpico days,
Okay.
right? Although we don't need to do that because there's a lot of people I think that are going to step up. So
I agree.
here's the deal. We sat there. So this is a partnership between a charity, Brothers Before Others, Brothers Helping Others, the town, the government of Phillipsburg, and the entity, which is the senior center, the Phillipsburg Senior Center. The three of us combined together will now seek the help of the community, so individuals and private companies. So basically, you're covering really the 5 areas in the town, right? Private business,
Mhm.
individuals, which are the community members, the place that we want to represent, which is the senior center, and the 2 entities, the charity and the town itself, because it is a town-owned building.
Right.
But we also know there are those budgetary issues, and they do what they can when they can. So we're not waiting around for them to find a grant. Maybe we will get some grant money. But here's what the senior center needs. Outside of the senior center, there's a fence. There's a property there that fence shouldn't be there. It's of someone who owns that home that just decided to put it up, and there were some legalities. That fence is coming down, and the senior center is reclaiming another 20 feet, 15 to 20 feet of land from the sidewalk in the front all the way to the parking lot in the back. So we need a white vinyl fence that runs that length, which is like 88 to 100 feet. We will find a fence company that will donate that, or we will raise the money. I'll get to what we need in a minute. We are also going to put a garden out back. big, high, like 5-foot high planters like we have outside, where the seniors can go outside and plant, and then it grows, and then they can have it in their salad. It also gives them something else to do. Yeah. We're going to put 3 or 4 picnic tables outside, probably two handicap accessible, 2 regular ones. We also need to build a handicap ramp out there for them to get out there. I have an idea for the inside on the big wall from mural. I have an artist in mind. She painted our
the 9/11
9/11 out here. There was a few other things that were
Remind
needed.
me, I got something for you about the 9/11 memorial too.
There were a few other things that we need, which, by the way, that's nationally recognized 9/11 memorial now. It's on the website now, which is pretty cool.
I got somebody that has a piece of the north antenna.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. That might have to stay inside though, so it doesn't take a walk. But so all together, all in, if I may, while I'm talking, I'm going to go up on my phone. I don't want to make sure I don't miss anything. Mo, did I send you the letter that I'm sending out to the companies, or I didn't send that to you with all the things that we need?
No, you didn't send that to
I
me.
did not send that to you. I might have sent it to the mayor and the
If it's a screenshot, send it to Dawn. We'll
I
put
probably
it up.
no, I can't. It's not approved. It's not the approved language yet. It's a letter. It's a preliminary letter that I sent to the mayor and the head of the senior center to see if the language in there is appropriate and making sure that I'm not saying anything because there's legalities involved, right? You're going to make sure you say everything the right way. But okay, so the things that we need. Our big one is new flooring. They have those tiles in there that are from like those commercial tiles you see everywhere from like 1982, and they look every bit of it. So we've had a few people come out and give prices for like a glued down like vinyl floor, but that's in the $12,000 to $16,000 range. They just don't have that.
Right.
So flooring, picnic and accessible ramp, flower gardens and shrubs, vegetable garden. Those are the things. So what we're trying to do is have a platinum sponsor for $10,000. And there's some bigger, that sounds like some crazy number. There's some bigger businesses around here and individuals that are very generous. And although that's a big number, it's one that I think for a platinum sponsor is achievable, and especially for what it's for. We're all going to get old. And if you're a resident in Phillipsburg, you will be going to that place someday. And they do a lot with they stretch their dollar. And it's not like money's going there and not going where it's needed. Like every penny they get, they need, So 10,000 is a platinum sponsor. A gold sponsor, there'll be 2 of those, right? A gold sponsor. So those are 5,000 each. That gives us our second $10,000. The silver sponsor is $2,500 each. There's 4 of those. That gives us our third $10,000. And then finally, a bronze sponsor, 1,000, 10 of those. That gives us our final $10,000 because we feel like sitting down and going over numbers, it's about $40,000 to accomplish all those things. But it doesn't have to be money. A fence company can step up and say, you need this fence with our cost is, for this whole fence is, $6,000. We'll give it to you. You have to put it in. And then I have to go get labor. And that's the easy part.
Right.
You know what I mean? Between the town and DPW guys, firemen, cops, other contractors, we'll make this a big thing, and we'll have this a week-long thing of building. So 40 grand is the goal. The town is 100% in. The senior center is 100% in. This is a legitimate fundraising event. We'll have one of those thermometer things outside the center, and we'll have a digital one online that we're hoping that both P-Burg pages can post and pin it. And as the monies come in, we'll get it together. Brothers Before Others is a fully, it's a 501c3, so it's tax deductible. The senior center is a 501c3, so it's tax deductible. It doesn't matter where the checks get written; they'll all be deposited into one account, and it's a tax write-off for whoever would want to make those donations. So that'll be coming up sometime in early January. After the holidays, we'll start this promotion. Because it's got to be quick, because we want to be able to do this before the summer. We want to be able to be probably done by May. So Senior Center Makeover Part 2, Phase 2, the town, the Senior Center, and Brothers Before Others all involved. We want some businesses involved. If you're listening and you want to get involved, you could reach us, send us a Facebook message to start. We will have a website soon. It's called thebluepodcastnetwork.com. But Dawn's been very busy.
She's very, very busy.
Yes, so
Very
she hasn't
busy.
been able to create the website yet. You know what we should do? Can
How
you
many
just
of these
create like a
stories do I have to
Google
listen
email
to?
for now?
Until I get to have my Saturday
Brenda
to
never got back to
myself.
me. I asked her.
No,
if
but why don't we just create a Gmail address? We're gonna
We
we're
could do that.
discussing. All right, so you know what?
Wait, I think
Does he
don't we have
really
a
think
Gmail
I
address?
care
That you have
about his
access to, that you
website?
could see the actual.
I came here to talk about my
I
foundation.
think so.
Why don't you
I
create
just
one
wanna
right now?
go
Let's make an
home.
email right now.
But I thought we had
It's
one for the Blue
Saturday.
Podcast Network.
But
I
do
could
you
be
have access to it?
0.17
Can you
by
see-
now.
Well, yeah, I think so because doesn't that
But
be
instead,
YouTube?
I'm sitting here listening to him talk about his website. I'm sorry, what? What were you doing? I'm sorry.
I would like to give the actual email address right now in case there's a business out there that says,
Oh,
you know
okay.
what, I like what they're doing.
I love it.
Let me get more information.
So why don't you just use your BBO one? I know you
No,
want to.
no. I'm gonna have her create an email address right now for the Blue Podcast Network, and
Yeah, we
people can
have
send. We
Blue
do.
Podcast Network at gmail.com.
Okay. Do you have access to that?
Yeah, that's our YouTube.
I know, but do you have access to the email? Could you read the emails?
I should be able to.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
What's her
If
email
not,
address?
if not, you can.
No, I'm not.
you
No.
can-
I'm
you can
not
give me
answering.
access.
No, I don't do customer service. I am banned
Oh.
from my company's customer service, from BBO's customer service. I'm not allowed to do customer
I'm saying
service
if I don't have access to the email,
because
you
my
can give me
answers
access.
are not always.
PC.
Somebody sent me a message. He goes, "Oh, bro, what are you nuts? $49 for a hat?" I'm like, "You don't like $49? Don't buy it. When's the last
Yeah,
time you went to
it's a
Lids?
charity.
I don't want your money. No, it's my
Charity.
personal company.
Oh.
I set the prices high because you can't get them anywhere else. I make
Oh.
quality stuff. What's our email address?
Blue Podcast Network at gmail.com.
Blue Podcast Network at gmail.com. If you are an interested party and you'd like it to a donation, and we'll send you the donation letter and do all the things we need to do. It's tax deductible for you. You know, you could talk to anybody you want at the senior center or message the part-time mayor, Piazza. This is 100% a legit partnership between the three of us. Phase 1 done. We're looking to do phase 2. All right. That's the Phillipsburg Senior Center Extreme Makeover Phase 2. What else?
I posted the email in the comment.
You
Oh,
did.
all right.
Oh, we have an email.
Perfect.
Just like that, Mo.
Woo! Woo!
We have an email.
Oh, and there it is.
See that? Woohoo!
She's never too busy.
Right. Okay. What else do we have for today? Oh,
We had the Veterans Day.
Veterans
We also
Day.
have more stuff from the game too.
Oh, the game. Oh, you know what? Let's post a little bit of our one together with my Cub reporter, Danny. I think she called herself Danny. Just we just have to get her own name, like something clever. I think she's just calling herself Danny.
Yeah.
Or maybe she.
I
just says
actually like
hello.
the name of the video. Actually, should be her name, Danny on the field.
Danny on the field.
Done.
She might not always be on the field though.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh.
like J-Lo
Danny on the
block.
streets. That sounds bad,
no,
too.
That's Billy on the streets.
Show-
No, because,
Yo,
no,
Mo.
because, no, because
Whoops.
my uncensored with Mike the Cop is going to be Mike on the beat, like Billy on the street. Obviously, if anybody's watching this and knows who Billy Eichner is,
Yeah.
I stole for $1 from Billy Eichner, just like I
Right.
steal from my Mike the Cop's Donut and Dog review from El Presidente. I stole from him, but anyway, or borrowed. You know, every artist is a cannibal.
Correct.
Every poet is a thief.
Yep.
That
Yep.
took that from Bono. See, I'm just taking things from all over the place, pulling it out of the clouds.
And
Right, so
now,
I like that.
let's play Danny.
and
Let's
now
see what's
Danny on the field.
All right, hey everybody. I'm currently standing on Fisher Field while the football players are warming up. Really excited. It's really cold out today. I'm rooting for Liners, as you can tell. I think it's going to be a really good game today. So, go Liners! I'm currently here walking over to Susie Stateliner. Susie seems to be having a little bit of troubles right now. Can you speak? No. Okay, just answer yes or no questions. Are you excited about today? Okay. Are we gonna win? Are you sure? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about! Give me a high five! Give me a high five! Alright, and then the lovely, lovely P-Berg cheerleaders! Can I get a big Go Liners from you guys? Go Liners! Hey! Alright, thank you very much. Oh my god. Are you guys excited? Are you cold? I can tell. I can tell. All right, you guys have fun. We'll be cheering out here for you guys too, just as you're cheering out there for them. All right, that's a wrap. Thank you. Well, some people are arguing right now, so that's not very nice. But I'm here with what's your name?
Ava Fiore.
Okay. Hi, Ava Fiore. Would you like to play a game today?
Yes.
All right. This is called For a Freaking Dollar. All right. So I'm gonna ask you a question. A really, really, really easy, hard question, you know. And if you don't answer it in the amount of time that I like, you're not getting $1. But if I like your answer, maybe I'll give you $1. All right. Let's pick a good one here. All right, I'm gonna put these dollars in my pocket so you can't take them from me, huh? All right. For $1, do any impersonation you want. If my cameraman guesses it, you win.
I really love this country. It's a really great country. I'm gonna make a big, beautiful bill. The biggest bill, the most beautiful bill.
Who do you think it is? Who do you think that is? Yeah? Okay, congratulations. You get a freaking $1. Thank you for playing. I appreciate it. That was a great impersonation. Like 10 out of 10. All right. I do have one more question for you, but I'm not going to give you $1. I just have a general question. I know I interviewed you earlier. You sang God Bless America. So how was that?
I think it went pretty good. I felt good. I got a lot of applause, so it made me feel very warm and fuzzy inside.
And be like, oh my God, yay! You know? All right. Well, I think you did amazing. I gave you a 10 out of 10 from one singer to another. I think your confidence level was absolutely freaking amazing. All right. And yeah, you're a senior this year. I think I asked you that. I don't know if I asked you this one, but what is your favorite Thanksgiving side?
Oh. I'm gonna have to say either mashed potatoes or mac and cheese.
Mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. That's a good one. All right. Well, thanks for playing. That's a wrap. All right. I'm currently in front of the Phillipsburg State Liners that are now getting ready to run out. Our lovely student section behind me is also very loud, as you can see. Can I get a go, Liners? Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Our awesome student section. Our student section is very, 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 very loud and very supportive. That's honestly one of my favorite things during high school. As you can see, they are running out now. Go Liners. Let's do this. That's a wrap. All right, we're back at it again. If you follow me, we got some future Liners over here. Is that right? You guys are all Liners fans? Can I ask you guys a couple of questions? Starting with you. All right. Do you like football?
I love it.
Do you see yourself as a future Liner?
100%.
Okay. How old are you?
12.
12. Okay, and what grade is that?
6th grade.
6th grade? All right, so you got a little bit to go. What is your favorite part about the game?
I mean, the game just itself is...
Yeah? You know, you got some pretty good seats over here. You know, it's like you got some VIP seats, eating some popcorn, you know, chilling out. Are these your friends or, like, family or anything? All right. That's cool. All right. Next up. I'm going to block you here for a second, and then I'll get to you. All right. What's up, dude? What's your name?
Mason.
Hi, Mason. What is your favorite Thanksgiving side, like food-wise, like mashed potatoes, corn?
Probably corn.
Corn?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. If you keep eating that popcorn, you're not gonna have any room left. Do you see yourself as a future Liner?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Baseball, football. Football. Yeah. Got you. What do you like most about the football game?
Contact.
Yeah. Good. All right. Next up. Over here. What's your name?
Benny.
Okay, nice to meet you. What is your favorite Thanksgiving side? Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Okay, that's a new one. That's a new one. Mac and cheese, he said. And what is your favorite thing about the Turkey Day game?
I like how much contact there is in the game.
Yeah? Yep. Yeah.
Do any of them have any advice for Coach?
Yeah.
They can do in a second half?
Yeah. Do you have any ideas? If you were to talk to Frank Duffy right now, what would you say to him? Like, would you give him any pointers or anything? That goes for all of you. You guys can all speak.
Yes.
Go ahead.
He needs better coaching. Look at the score right now. Look at the score. Turn the camera to the score.
Yeah, the score is Easton 21, Liners 0. We're currently losing. It's not good. Do you guys have any advice?
I mean, just like, don't give up.
Don't give up?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can still come back down 21-0. I mean,
yeah.
Just got locked in.
Lock in. Lock in, Liners. Come on, you got this. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your time. Enjoy the game. All right, now I'm back up in the stands with some Liner family. And we're here, we're gonna do some trivia, gonna pick some random people to do for $1. One of my favorite games ever. All right, let's see. Let's go up here and we're gonna pick our surprise guest. Once people, you know, move. All right.
7 p.m., 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. on SEN 50 and SEN 522.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry.
Friday, November 28th, 1 p.m.
All right, I'm coming up here. My random guest was actually not so random. Could you stand up for me? What's your name?
Tim Berger.
Would you like to play? Would you like to answer some questions for $1? Sure. It's a speed round though, so you gotta be quick. All right. For $1, name 3 dead people, not presidents. Come on. Speed round.
My grandfather, my grandmother, my uncle.
Okay.
Deep for Phillipsburg.
Here's $1. Want to go one more time?
Go for it.
For $1, name a Christmas song that does not exist.
Number 24, Sam
Doesn't
Deck
make
on
sense.
the
You can't.
return.
Third, everything can be a Christmas song.
You sure?
Number 5, Akira
What about
Brown
Jingle Balls?
on the tackle
Depends on who you ask.
for the Red Rover.
You're not getting $1 for that one. Thank you for playing. Appreciate it. All right.
All right. So listen, we're back. So this is what obviously you go there for the game, right? Peaburg versus Easton, 118 years they've been doing this. Only COVID and World War II had them not play a few games. Other than that, they play every year. My first one, I told you that when I saw you there. I've been to many Thanksgiving Day games. This is my first Peaburg Easton one. It was a great time. Everybody was cool. Thank you to first responders, the police, the firemen, the EMS that were there, all of the teachers that show up, and other volunteers that are there for the game, patrolling the parking lots and everything else. Everybody well behaved, a lot of fun. And you could see our cub reporter, as the day went on, got better and better. A lot of great advice from the kids, giving Frank Duffy some.
Yes.
And I like to say thank you to Coach Duffy. And tell me the name of the athletic director again for Easton.
Kyle Fleming.
For
Kyle
Phillipsburg.
Fleming.
Kyle Fleming, for being gracious enough to give us this, brand new starting out podcast that we are. I mean, I probably could have get in with my fake press credentials that I ordered on Amazon.
Don't tell anybody they're fake. You're outing yourself. Don't do that.
Oh no, you'd be surprised. You put a lanyard on and you put a mic in your hand. You can go anywhere you want, right?
But you really are press.
Oh, I am. Well, yeah,
They're not
independent.
fake.
I'm independent
Yeah.
press. Independent press, bringing you all the controversial stories in the Warren County area. So We had a great we had a great time. Again, we wish the outcome of the game would have been different, but it was fun. Then we all went out home to our families and had nice Thanksgivings. And I'm looking forward to doing this again. Next year. I did have a couple of other interviews and stuff that we cut out. We didn't play. I didn't realize maybe a time or two I might have been interviewing some people that might have been slightly underage that were partaking in some, things they shouldn't have been doing. I don't want to get anybody nervous at the table here, so we didn't play those.
Wait, what?
Huh?
They were drinking hot cocoa before noon. Everybody knows you don't have hot chocolate before noon.
How many stories?
All right, so we have one more. We have one more.
Before I can just have a Saturday to myself. I'm sorry, Mike. You were saying?
Didn't I give you off next Saturday or not? You're supposed to get one Saturday.
No, the last Saturday in December.
No, he wanted to take off next Saturday.
I wanted to take off next Saturday. My daughter. I'm sorry, the daughter that was supposed to die, who's still alive, is turning 18.
Oh, I thought it was for the forgotten one. I thought it was for Reese, the one you didn't pay attention to.
No. So the one that was supposed to die,
his older daughter Reese, the forgotten one,
is turning 18 on the 3rd, but she wants to get her first tattoo.
Nice.
On Saturday. So I would like to be there for that.
Denied.
But my comp time.
You can have that day off, but then you have to come in on a Saturday the 27th. You can't have 2 Saturdays off in a month.
You have no shows on the 27th.
I'll make one now if you're going to be off on the.
I'm going to be a little rough coming in for sports.
All right, listen.
But it's all good.
We've said it almost all. The last one, we saved. I don't know if it's the best for last, but I wanted to do the Veterans Day celebration or acknowledgement of our veterans that was held up in Chappelle Park. And we went up there and we did some interview. And again, it's serious, but it's not serious in the sense that we want to talk to people. We joke around a little bit. We do some interviews, we just find out where everybody's head's at. And I will say this, pretty good turnout in my estimation.
Veterans Day, yeah.
Yeah, because it's just over the years, there might be some towns that they're really still huge and big in. But the last few years in Phillipsburg, the Veterans Day turnout has not been that good, in my opinion. This was pretty crowded. It was cold that day. For the love of cupcakes, were nice enough to come in, and they weren't open to the public, but they made coffee and they made cupcakes and they supplied food and drink to the people. I can't say enough about Athena and her mom, and for the love of cupcakes, I'll promote them. They're not a sponsor.
Their stuff's phenomenal.
They don't pay to be talked about. And, just so people are aware of this, if someone is a sponsor, come on. Red Bull's not a sponsor. That's a joke.
Wait, what?
They're not really a sponsor. Maybe they watch this and they give me some money now or send us a case of Red Bull because God knows I can use it. But when we have sponsors, we're obligated to say, this person's a sponsor.
Does Mike really think I care?
That person's a sponsor.
About him wanting Red Bull?
Well, I have
what
some
am
legal,
I even doing here anymore?
Play that thing that we have to play once in a while so we don't get in trouble.
Oh, what? We're talking about the disclaimer?
You didn't play that today. Play
that
that's
right. I didn't play that.
Yeah, play that just so I don't get sued for anything.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Sorry, I should have played that at the beginning.
If I play that from my legal department, which is Mo, he's my legal department, said, if we forget to play
I scored 890 on my SATs, so you really might not want me.
If we forget to play
I should be sticking my tongue in a toaster.
You have dyslexia. You scored a 098. You have dyslexia too. I have to, if it's a sponsor, I would say, our sponsor is, we don't really have any sponsors for this program yet. I'm assuming, or I'm hoping as we go on down the line, because we do have to keep the lights on here, pay bills. This is all coming out of my own pocket. My wife's going to kill me. I hope she's not watching right now. I mean, allegedly it's coming out of my own
Hypothetically.
pocket. Hypothetically. But I'm happy to do it. I like to be in front of the microphone. I like having people on. I like shining light on good people in the town that are doing good things.
Yes.
And I'm a narcissist, and I like the sound of my own voice. Maybe not necessarily in that order. That should have been number one. But Veterans Day.
I really think I care. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Mo.
I'm sorry, dude.
I will listen to me. Oh no, I can't even do what I want to do because he has the power of the mute button.
No. I won't mute you. I won't. I do that.
You do that sometimes.
Only at certain.
Right. Let's do this.
Go ahead.
We're gonna show all of the videos from Veterans Day.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go around a table and people are gonna plug any events they have coming up, or if there's anything else they want to talk about, stuff like that. So I don't know what order you're doing this in. Did you mark? I know you were busy.
Yeah, she has two of them.
I know you were busy.
She is very busy. Very busy.
In order, or
Yeah, there's better.
why don't you go dye your hair? Why don't you do that?
I mean, I'm feeling kind of cute. Maybe I will.
All right. Okay.
All right.
All right.
So
So yeah, you have the two of
Veterans
them.
Day is the one that has like the mayor, the chief, Danny singing.
Oh,
and then the
exciting
interviews,
announcement!
you know.
Exciting announcement coming soon.
Does he really think I'm getting
To
excited
the
about whatever
Keyword
it is?
Pod.
He's talking?
Is going to be a segment called "Chatting with the Chief."
Nice.
We're going to have the chief come on,
Very nice.
and we're going to talk about things that are going around town. And let me just say this before we get to Veterans Day. What he's doing, it's going to take a little getting used to by some people, including some cops in his own department, because they were doing things a different, not saying the wrong way. They were doing things a different way.
Everybody does it different.
Right.
Yes.
So this chief is Goodell, Anthony Goodell, and I only know him through
Any relation to the?
no
No relation.
No,
okay.
but I
The
know
Line of
him.
Duty Death?
No, but I know him through the town, and I've had conversations. I had a nice chat with him at the game. He was on the sideline for like 25 minutes, and that's where this came up. And I'm going to try to get him on for next Saturday because we actually have back-to-back P-Bird pods because of the holidays. So the idea being, and he's very active on social media. He's actually answering people on social media.
I saw that.
There was a little dust up yesterday about cars parked in bus stops. And Phillipsburg, if you're listening, I want to explain something to you before we get to Veterans Day. From my vast experience in being a law enforcement officer
Dawn, I
for
sent you a
15
picture.
years in the city of New York and 30 years involved in law enforcement. There's many things that the townspeople don't see, and there's things that they're not entitled to know. Yes, they pay taxes and they pay the officer's salary, but just because they only release a certain amount of information doesn't mean that there's not more going on. It might not be released because it's sensitive to the investigation and it might tip somebody off.
Right.
Or just because they're doing Warrant Wednesdays where they put pictures up of warrants and then people say, well, if they're doing that, why aren't they out doing this? Let me explain to the novice or the layman how crime and apprehension and stuff works. When they're doing those bus things, right, and they stop somebody for going through the bus stop, yes, it's, putting out a video and it's people say, oh, they're videoing, but that might deter a whole bunch of other people from doing it, seeing that it's enforced, number one. Number two, the Son of Sam was caught, Son of Sam, the murderer in New York, from a parking summons, if people don't know that. That's how he was caught. There have been many criminals caught from other things that had nothing to do with. So there's a potential of pulling someone over for the bus stop violation that's got a half a kilo of cocaine in its trunk,
Yes.
or has a firearm,
Yes.
or has a warrant out in Pennsylvania
Right.
for a heinous crime. So it's not always just what it appears to be. It's multi-level. There's layers to this stuff. The Hulk hands. People say that's hokey. Why don't they have anything better to do? Well, let me tell you something. That is important stuff. You have to reach kids at a younger age. They have to understand that the police are not their enemy, that the police are there to help them, and to see the cops at the school giving fist bumps to the kids and the kids to be excited about it is a good thing. That does not mean you're going to reach every kid, but if you reach 3 more kids than you would have if you didn't do that, that is a win. That is an accomplishment. And he is open to just about anything. He'll listen to anybody. I think something that, and I was talking to Reggie, your husband, who was also helping at the painting at the senior center, and he wants to do something with teaching the kids more about wearing the helmets when they're riding motorbikes and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, let's get together with the chief and do that. And another thing I think that I'm not speaking for him, but I feel like he'd be receptive to it is, I don't know if there's a program in town, but when you're dealing with, and we had nothing like this when I was a cop, when you're dealing with people, not just kids, but people that have autism or have disabilities, a lot of times it could be misinterpreted.
Yes.
Yes.
Cop as
Yes.
something else.
Yep,
And there's
100%.
only one way to, it's never going to go away because everybody can't be educated on everything and every circumstance is different. Education. So do you have anything, and this just came to me now, but do you have anything, and I get sidetracked a lot. I have OCD, ADD, ABC, I have them all. So I get
obesity.
I got that too. No, don't do fat jokes.
No, not the
48
fat jokes. No, but that's.
Do you have a program or anything set up where you educate the cops, or they come to a setting and you teach them about de-escalation, as because we all know about de-escalation in our job, but as it relates to those who, because there could be many different triggers.
No, you're right.
Do you have anything like that?
I actually spoke to Goodell about this a couple of months ago. So I actually took a course that was provided by a retired police captain out in South Jersey.
Okay.
So I actually did training to train first responders.
Perfect.
And I talked to Goodell about it, about possibly bringing that into the station. So
Right.
we haven't figured out a date. So I
Right.
guess we'll have to have more conversations about that. But that was something that I wanted to do because
Right.
you're absolutely right. And when you look at a lot of when I was going through the course, it was one incident, and I'm not sure. I think it was
North Carolina, where the cop sat on the curb with the kid.
No, there was another case, and you guys may know about it. I think it was in Arizona or something like that, where there was a kid, and actually the parent allowed him to walk across the street, and he was in a park, and he was stimming, and a police officer walked over to him, and he was like, "What are you doing?" And he said he was stimming, but I guess because of how officers are trained, he missed that one important piece. And from there, just escalated because the child did not know how to respond back.
Right.
And it just continued to escalate where he went to complete meltdown. And then finally, the caregiver comes over and is like, wait a minute, he's autistic.
Right.
You know,
right.
he's trying to tell you he's autistic.
Right.
But the whole synopsis of it, the story is that this park was a hot park for drug addiction. So there were people that were going there and getting high and
Right.
falling out. So this police officer, he basically looked at him as though he was one of them and not the fact that he was actually autistic. So that was something that I spoke
Right.
to Goodell about possibly bringing more trainings in, because the last time we did a training out here for first responders was probably when I first started my foundation, which was the prior, which was Fallborn. I think that was his name, the old police chief.
Oh, that was so. Then after him was Stetner, and then
Yep.
came
So
Goodell.
before
Right.
Stetner, and that was the last time we did a training out here out of Warren Hospital. So
Right.
I think it's time to bring it back.
Absolutely, yeah. No, because a lot of times, like in NYPD,
I'll get it from my department, 100%.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So,
Yep.
so what happens is, like in bigger departments, it's harder. Like NYPD. I mean, I don't know what they're down to now. They're leaving in droves. So, but let's just say there's 25,000 cops in New York City. That's a lot of cops to train. A lot of these successful programs, believe it or not, don't start in big departments. They start in smaller departments where you could reach the whole department. You can actually reach the whole department in 1 or 2 or 3 sessions, and they can implement that program a lot easier because it's in a smaller environment.
Best way to do it, kid, is in the academy.
Right. Well,
Get him in the academy. Make it a block of
Right.
instruction.
Well, listen, but again, that could also, it's hard to go and just say, hey, academy, do this. Everybody wants to see the proof is in the pudding, right?
Yeah.
So if you did it, especially in a town where you have a chief that is accessible as no knock against the previous guy, but it's night and day. Like this guy shows up at council meetings. He answers questions. He's answering questions on Facebook. He's open to hear different ideas and different things. And trust me, as a leader, and again, I worked for the biggest police department in the world, New York City Police Department, the finest one as well. It is hard. They're changing their department drastically. So even internally, even though you probably never hear it, he's got to be getting some resistance from guys that have been around forever. Not in a bad way, just people don't like change.
Right.
So he's dealing with a lot all at one time. And I'm telling you, I spoke with him I'm not getting into the conversation, just the vibe of the conversation. The guy cares. He really, really cares. And I think that comes off in the way he's responding to the citizens, just on a normal post.
Yes, sure.
And then when you see him out in public, I don't think that's something you could fake. I think he's here. He wants to be here. He loves the job, and he loves the town, and he wants the town to do well. And he's always preaching unity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
he
think,
does do that. Yep.
I think so. My point was for townspeople, give this a little time, and I think that you'll see that these programs and things that he's trying to implement are all things that are going to help the town. Because you see people commenting like, "Oh, big deal! You wrote a summons, or it's all grandstanding." No, it's not. If people are complaining that there's no one's, the buses or cars are whipping by the buses, and then the cops go out and set up a sting, and they're using the cameras and they're writing summonses for that infraction, you're being listened to. You're making a complaint and you're being listened to, and you don't have to go to a town council meeting to do it. You could see him on the street. You could see him on Facebook. He's answering, people. So give this a little time. I think. Yeah. I feel like for me, just watching what's been going on and dealing with the town on a personal level for stuff for charity and buildings and things that we want to do, it's night and day. Mm-hmm. It's night and day. But it's still things that are changed. There's still things that need to be changed, and still things that they're working on, and nothing's ever going to be perfect. Right. But I think the right people are in the right place to continue to move this town in a better direction.
No, right? I agree.
So I'm off the soapbox. I'm off the soapbox. But that brings us to Veterans Day, which again, like if you haven't had a great turnout in the last couple of years, why was there a great turnout? Why was there a good turnout this year? Because people feel a different way. And if they feel a different way, you're sitting at home, right? Just as every human being, you're sitting at home.
I'll tell you what, and I'm not going to get political. Right. I'm just going to say it. People feel a real different way after Wednesday. People feel real. I'm not, again, we're not going to. That's when the 2 National Guard.
Oh, no, pre.
That's, I know Veterans Day, but I'm saying like now.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
I know. I know.
Show and
I know.
My different emotions. I'll be saying things that I don't want to say here.
I understand.
So what I'm saying is, like, you're home and you're like, how many people are going to be at that thing anyway? You're thinking in this singular, right? Not the totality, and you're thinking only just me. If 30 people say, I'm just one person, I'm not going to go, that's 30 less people there. But if you're thinking in totality and you're thinking, oh, you know what? I like what's going on in the community. I want to, the veterans are important. They don't get enough respect. Let me go down there. And 30 people think that way. That's 30 more people at that event. And that comes from a culture and people seeing, listen, you're not doing the things you're doing, judging these houses, and you're not going on the volunteering or being on the board of ed and doing all these things if you don't feel like you can make a change and make a difference. That doesn't mean it's always going to work out the way you want, but it means that you're going to try because you care. And I think there's more people in town now than before, a few years previous, that believe that things could be better, which leads us to Veterans Day now. And I think
Wimser says hello to everybody.
Danny's a good guy.
Hi, Danny.
Danny's our Santa Claus. Oh, that's your husband.
Well,
Danny.
Oh,
come on. For Santa, you're Mr. I mean, come on, get in character.
Just took a second.
We're going to have turkey for Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. We're doing a Julia Child thing. I'm sorry. All right.
First, you take the chicken.
You're going to baste it.
Then you baste the chicken.
Oh, wait, you just went from Julia Child to high pitch Eric.
Oh, sorry.
All right, Veterans Day.
All right, Veterans Day.
Which Veterans Day do you want first?
I think the first one is the one with my interviews, and then
so you want the interviews first? All right, got you.
This is Michael J. Burke. I am the reporter today for the Blue Podcast Network. We're recording for the P-Burg Podcast, FBBP. You know what that means? For Phillipsburg, by Phillipsburg. And I'm just walking around Chappelle Park, and it's like a who's who of Phillipsburg. We got Tank over here. The president of the back, say hello. Take that off there. What are you trying to be? Some sort of Taliban or something? Tank is here.
How's it going, guys?
Santa Claus is here. This is what do you called again? PG-13. What do they call you? What's it called?
Vicky, the term that Vicky coined for me?
Santa with Dan. What is it called?
Oh, Santa Visits with Danny.
Santa Visits with Danny. Okay. That's a mouthful. Is that on your business card?
Yes, it is, actually.
And you know Santa's hair was white, not yellow, right?
Hey, he's got to do one more thing with
and
the
what
toner.
are you here for today? What's going on here today?
I'm a veteran, and I came down to celebrate.
You're a veteran and celebrating. Well, thank you for your service. I appreciate that. And then we got the monk over here. Where's Monk? Oh, here he is. Listen. Since the last time I saw you, have we solved this riddle of who the Phillipsburg Grinch is? But Phillipsburg biker Grinch?
Shaky maybe.
A shaky maybe.
Shaky maybe.
No clues have been found? Because you were supposed to be on the case to help us find that out.
I think we're closing the gap.
When does he make his first appearance? Because you're like the Peter Parker, that like the reporter almost, that always is around when Spider-Man is around. He always gets the good pictures. You seem to be in the area when he's around.
I believe he was out.
And I don't want to cause a controversy, but your Nike swoosh is a very lime green. What does that mean? So where was he? He's been out already?
He was out last Saturday. He was spotted going down 78.
Okay.
Where were you last Saturday?
What's that?
Listen, sir, President, you are the president of Bikers Against Cop Killers. I run the show here. Let me do the interview, please. All right? I'm cutting my teeth here. I'm learning this on the fly. Please don't interrupt.
I think I was out riding a motorcycle.
Any of you guys
Saturday.
veterans?
Ask the question.
No.
Any of you guys veterans? Or are you here just to support veterans? Who are you pointing at?
Support. I served.
You're a veteran. Did you say no when I first asked? You don't like the attention? You're the guy when they say all the veterans, please stand up, you won't stand?
Yeah.
Modest and a veteran serving our country. Thank you very much. All right, that's a wrap. Good afternoon. Mike Burke here for the Phillipsburg Blue Podcast Network, the Phillipsburg Podcast. I'm here going to say hello to a couple of gentlemen. They're going to tell us where they served and a little bit about themselves.
I served overseas. My name's Jim Kiefer. I was over in Karlsruhe, Germany. I was with the 249th Engineer Combat Battalion, 1977 and 1980.
And a local Phillipsburg resident?
Actually, I'm originally from Flemington, but
Okay.
I've been here for 41 years. I met my wife here, so...
So that's a tough thing
more
about
of a
Phillipsburg.
resident
If you're here 41 years, we're still a little bit nervous about saying you're like you're not. You got to crack the local code. You got to be born here to have
But
that.
I'll tell you,
right?
I support Peterborough more than my own hometown.
Yeah, I love it here.
really
I do love this town, sir.
People.
I'm Lou Nauman. I served, from 74 to 77. I was also stationed in Germany, but I was the 1st to the 16th in Berblingen. I'm a Peterborough resident. I moved here. My wife is born and raised, which is why I moved here. So I don't know what else you want me to say.
That's all. I just wanted to introduce you to the audience and let them see some of the people that are down here that couldn't make it down. Thank you for your service. Mr. Dickey?
Don Dickey. I served in the Navy on John F. Kennedy from 86 to 90. And yes, I am a lifelong resident.
I know you are. I see you all over those Phillipsburg pages.
But yeah, I served 86 to 90. It was during Desert Shield, Desert Storm era.
Okay, so do you know Robert Turkowski? Robert, come here for a second, Robert. You guys know? Do you know Robert? Did he? No. Did you know Mr. Dickey also? Come over here.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Did you know he also served in both of the same? What do you
Same
call
time
it when
frame.
you're on a? What are they called?
Deployment.
Yeah, like what do they call it? Like when it's called Desert Storm and Desert Shield. That's
Well,
called
it was
the
Desert Shield first.
right, which you were
Towards
at.
the
You
beginning,
served in. He
and
served just
then
like you.
I was there December 1st, and then it turned into Desert Storm.
You as a Marine, you as in Navy.
Same time.
Is there a rivalry between Navy and Marines, or is that Marines and Army?
Our names are still on his
You
paycheck.
kind
They're
of
on
like
taxi cabs.
you kind of like the same, right? You go on them.
He still gets paid by the Navy, so it doesn't matter.
All right,
Ask him
settle
what-
down, fellas. Settle down. This is a serious report I'm trying to
It
do
was
here.
the men's department.
Wait, what? Where were you? What branch?
I was in the Army, but it was
Army,
always by
and you?
Army. It
So
was
we got
always
two
by
armies. I'm spinning around. We got two armies, a Navy, and what we need is an Air Force. You got anything bad to say about them?
Absolutely
You
not.
Tommy?
Air Force?
Anything?
I have nothing bad to say about anybody that joins the military.
Okay, me either.
If
Thank
they
you,
step
fellas.
up,
All
they
your
stepped
service.
up.
Appreciate
That's
you.
all
Thank
that
you. All right, that's a wrap. Good afternoon, Phillipsburg. This is Michael J. Burke from the Blue Podcast Network, representing the P-Burg Podcast. We're here with Robert Turkowski,
That's it. How are you?
also known as Turk. You're a veteran, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
What years did you serve?
1989 to 1996.
And where was that? Where did you serve?
I say Iraq and Kuwait and Saudi Arabia.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you. I was in Desert Shield and Desert Storm.
Both?
Yes.
I did not know that about you, that you
Yes.
were in both Desert Shield and Desert
Well,
Storm.
it was only 2 months.
Okay, that's 2 months of bathroom issues,
In the
right?
sand, yes.
In the
Yes,
sand.
yes.
Because if we don't know Robert Turkowski, the only place he will do number 2, and this right now is groundbreaking. I'm breaking a story right here. You don't only go at home.
That's it.
What did you do for those 2 months? How did that even work out? What do you do?
Well, you had to do what you got to do.
Right.
You know, dig some holes, fill back up. With
So you
sand.
did what you had to do over there, but then you come back here, and if you're hanging out with us, you will leave to go home to
I
go
would
pool,
leave
or
to
you
go
hold
home.
it.
I would hold it.
You heard it right here first, folks, right here from the Phillipsburg Podcast. Robert Turkowski will only go to the bathroom in his own home.
Good way to start off the podcast.
Shocking.
Good way to start it off.
Hi, everybody. Mike Berg for the Blue Podcast Network. This is an edition of the P. Berg Podcast, and I'm sitting here in Chappelle Park with Sheriff McDonald. Congratulations on your recent victory.
Thank you.
I think you have the system down right when it comes to elections. Run against nobody.
Exactly.
Or have everybody afraid to run against you.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I'm here with Sheriff McDonald, like I said, and thank you for coming down and supporting the veterans. And is there any message you'd like to send to the residents of Phillipsburg or Warren County in general? Or
Just the veterans in general. I want to thank them all for their service, keeping us safe and keeping us free.
And a nice turnout today, right? In the cold. It's
Very
pretty
good
cold
turnout.
out. I woke up this morning, it was snowing. That's why I put my hat on, my hat today.
For this
Feel the top
weather-
of that, Sheriff. Feel that. Does it feel like snow?
Feels like snow.
I know, right? It's pretty cool.
For
Want to
this-
trade hats?
For this weather, it's a great turnout.
Yeah, it is. It is really nice. Oh, it looks like they're getting started.
I'm glad we're back. Glad you finished with the sheriff. I'm gonna say right now that he's probably number 2 below Stephen McDonald of some of the greatest people I've met through this charity.
And they both have the same last name, ironically.
Yeah.
And he's been with us since the beginning.
Fucking
he
gentleman.
came over from
He's-
no, we don't curse. Mo,
Oh
on
well,
the show.
kid show. Sorry.
So when he came over, when Brothers Before
How
Others,
many
the
times are these guys
charity-
gonna curse?
when
on
the
the show?
Brothers- I'll just wait for your interruption.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
no. Please continue with your interruption.
No, go ahead. I'm
Let
sorry.
Your interruption.
I'm sorry.
Why should your interruption stop my conversation? I'm only the host of the show.
Go ahead.
Go on.
No, I'm
Go
done.
on.
That was it. I'm done.
You finished.
Yes.
You want a coloring book? Maybe you want to do a little coloring or something in there. Keep you distracted.
I may have crayons in my backpack.
Do you?
I might. I don't know.
Want to hear something? Whenever I go visit someone in the hospital when they're sick, adults, you know what I bring them? Coloring book and crayons.
That's the best thing to do.
It is because
Danny
everybody-
says he's having coffee and then heading to the cookie crawl. What the hell's a cookie
Oh, I
crawl?
think I was supposed to meet him over. Danny, am I still a guest judge for the cookie crawl? I think
What
I'm
is
supposed
that?
to go to that. It's across the street.
Is there a judging?
Right in the. It's supposed to be right in the Riverview,
park-
right
the
in
parking lot?
across the street. Yeah.
What time does it
And I
start?
can see right from my office very shortly, very soon. But anyway, we have one more video to watch, and that's going to be of the extra some of the celebration festivities there at the Veterans Day Parade. But yeah, Sheriff McDonald.
He's just a great human
Yeah,
being.
he
really is just a
He's
great
been a
human
sheriff
being.
like this is his 3rd or 4th time in a row, I think.
Cop's cop.
They won't even run against him. We know he's going to win so much that his vote for Sheriff McDonald sign has been on our fire escape for 7 years, and we've never taken it down.
It's starts at 3:30.
Oh, 3:30. Okay.
They don't won. We are judging. So yeah, I guess you are a judge.
They don't want we are judging. What is that?
I don't even know.
Like a
I don't know what
stroke?
that means. I think it's at Alex's place too.
No, I'm meeting Alex in a little bit to give him all of the stuff. I'm meeting him to give him the blow ups for the park. He can't be doing 2 things at one time.
I don't even know what's happening. All right, Veterans Day.
Veterans Day.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
But every year, people do come out to thank our veterans, and today is no different. And I thank you all for coming out. As we have today. freedom isn't free. And those of you who stepped up and served our country and laid everything on the line to make sure that we can keep these freedoms, I thank you personally, and our community thanks you. So, good morning. Today, as we gather to honor and remember our veterans, we stand united in gratitude for their service, their sacrifice, and their unyielding commitment to our country. These brave men and women have borne the weight of our nation's battles, watched over our peace, and upheld our freedom that we cherish so deeply. Their courage and dedication make it possible to live in safety and in liberty. Our veterans have sacrificed more than any of us can imagine. Some endured long, difficult deployments far from home, missed precious times with their family, and faced dangers so that we could be safe. Others gave their lives, paying the ultimate price for freedom. The cost of war is steep, and it's a cost that our veterans and their families know all too well. Today, we recognize the freedom we enjoy did not come without sacrifice, and we honored those who provided it to us. So how can we truly honor our veterans? We can just start by simply saying thank you. A simple phrase with a profound meaning. But let us go beyond words and strive to honor them for our actions. We can honor them by embracing their legacy of service that they've given us, by dedicating ourselves to maintaining the values that they defend, and by committing ourselves to peace and unity. We show our respect in a lot of different and meaningful ways, and we have to continue to do so. Today, I call on our community of Phillipsburg, New Jersey, to honor our veterans not only today, but every day. Let's support and appreciate them, and let's work together toward a world where peace and freedom flourish. To every veteran here today and across our nation, thank you. We owe you a debt we can never fully repay, and we honor your service, and you will not be forgotten. Thank you very much.
I see our soldiers out there have brought their snivel gear, and I appreciate that. I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you for showing up. And I see a lot of young people from our community came out in this cold day to show their support for our veterans. And I'm extremely honored to be here and to speak on behalf of the police department and to send a personal message to our veterans from the police department is that we are extremely grateful for all that you and your family have sacrificed throughout our great country's history. We stand here united in Phillipsburg in that statement is that we truly do appreciate you. I would be amiss without thanking our veterans that are serving with the Phillipsburg Police Department now. That's going to be Lieutenant Sokolowski, Sergeant Fielding, Sergeant Berger, Mike Knowlton, Weidman, Patrolman Walsh, Patrolman Sullivan, who's in the crowd here, and Patrolman Sakala, who have all served. And a note is that less than 1% of our population served this great country and signed on a dotted line that included up to possibly giving their life. I just want to tell you that 7% of our population in total has served our country. So what does that say about our community in Phillipsburg with all these veterans out here, our police officers that have served our country and our community? It says that that God had asked, he said, "Whom shall I send?" And the veterans had answered, "Send me." And I want to salute you for that. Thank you. God bless our country. God bless Phillipsburg, and God bless the Phillipsburg Police Department. We love our community, and we are with you.
and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Yeah, so we hope that you enjoyed the podcast today. We try to cover as much. Listen, if you want, what's our email?
bluepodcastnetwork@gmail.com.
bluepodcastnetwork@gmail.com. If you have an idea of there's something that you want to cover, we're doing one episode a month. Our next episode, do you have the screen thing with all our shows that are coming up?
I do, yes, I added that.
Can we put that up real quick, just so people can see? So the Blue Podcast Network is the network that airs all these different shows. And if people at home that are watching this in the P-Burg didn't know, we have a show about cigars once a month. We have my show Uncensored with Mike the Cop. Don't watch that with your children.
Not a kid show.
No,
Not a kid show.
And I let my opinions fly, right, wrong, or indifferent. It's just how I feel, and I get to express myself. Sports Beat. It's a show about sports, and it's a play on the cop walking the beat. So it's law enforcement and sports stuff. We have a thing called
Blue Room Podcast.
The Blue Room Podcast. That's
our
serious,
flagship.
That's the flagship show. That's where we'll have interviews with people like Pat Lynch, the head of the PBA. People saw the movie Donnie Brasco. Joe Pistone was the undercover. He was who Johnny Depp played him. That's his role. We have
the late Bernie Carrick, Congressman,
Ted Nugent, Clay Higgins, Mike Holman, the head of ICE. We've had these people.
Why do you always call?
I don't know. I have
bro,
a mental
that
block.
You really do, because you
mental
always
block.
call him Mike. That's weird too. It's
But
always
these are,
Mike.
These are like, higher end guests. We've had them on. We've had 50, 60, 70,000 views on some of our podcasts. Our P-Burg podcasts are actually averaging between 3,000 and 4,000 views, which is pretty good. I mean, that's probably more than a quarter of the actual people. I'm not saying they're all from Phillipsburg, but for a small podcast studio with only our second show with 3,000 to 4,000 views, I mean, for potential advertisers or for
In all honesty, well, no, keep going.
Well, I'll just say for potential advertisers or for other charities or businesses that want to be spotlighted. I mean, I'm not just going to put, Joe's Pizzeria on here just because they're Joe's Pizzeria in town. Joe's Pizzeria has to be doing something that is of interest for us. Or like the steak shop, right? They host the people like to go there after the football games. Yeah. They have the cruise night. They've been here for 80 years or whatever. That's a story. That's a story in and of itself. But just a business that's an advertiser. You pay for that. But we would have again, for the love of cupcakes. They're not a sponsor. They're friggin' cupcakes. I mean, just for one peanut butter and jelly cupcake, I'll talk about her again for another 5 hours. They're phenomenal. And her story and everything just about them, I love. So here's our shows next week are, 12-13. We have Uncensored with Mike the Cop. That's my show.
No.
12-6.
12-6.
I
Sports
don't
Beat,
even know what's going on.
Blue Room, and P-Burg Pod again.
Yes. So normally we'd space ours out, but because of holidays and other people's schedules, we have to try to schedule as many shows as we can because we're averaging about 12 to 14 shows a month. And that's only on Saturday. If we can ever get anybody else trained in this booth, we might be able to expand.
Remember the time that I can't be there for my daughter's first tattaoo because I have to be here? Thanks, for free.
Oh, you can have
and George already told me that this could be $1,000 day for me. Right. You should be paying me $1,000 a day.
Okay. All right. Well, when I start getting myself paid, then maybe you can get paid. All right. So there's our schedule. P-Burg Pod, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, hit the applause button. I'm sorry.
We're hoping that I have the chief on to do the chatting with the chief. We will have Mayor Piazza in here giving the mayor's message for the month of December.
Nice. Outstanding.
And we will be giving out an extra effort award, the Phillipsburg Extra Effort Award. We're trying to alternate them, not to have too many.
Are you going to start to have like a
awards.
trophy or something for that? I mean, what do they get for the
No, just the acknowledgement and a pat on the back. Literally, before the ladies leave, they will each get a pat on the back. I'm going to give you yours now. There you go. And I'm going to give you yours. Dawn will give you yours. There you go. And that's what you get. And you get a coloring book for you, a Barbie for you.
How many pats on the back do I have to take? How many?
Remember, people wear
Did he really
150.
think I wanted to sit here for 3 hours
Wow,
to get a pat on the back on Saturday?
This is the other thing. These podcasts are fun.
Yes.
We're just hanging out and talking
Yes.
and shooting sugar
Stuff.
honey iced tea.
Stuff.
Sugar honey iced tea. And 3 hours can go by really fast. And I did ask the ladies at the beginning, do you have anywhere to go? Do you have anything to do? Because we're going to not do.
Wait. Why did you do that?
Because I was going to cancel.
No, did you just see what you did? You said.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because
He's just-
I'm happy
that's his
and
jazz
happy.
hands.
Because I'm
That's his
happy
jazz
and
hands.
happy and bursting with love.
Oh,
Where's that
geez.
from?
It sounds like Birdcage, but
No, it's from The Odd Couple. Felix Unger.
But I did like what you
Let's
said.
hit Hitler where he lives.
That
was another one.
I did like what you said though.
What'd you like
earlier?
One thing out of the 9 million things I said.
Yeah,
What'd you
no,
like?
about the podcast being for us.
Yeah.
And it really is. And honestly,
It's
if
therapeutic.
everything, it is, and if we reach one person,
Mm-hmm.
that's enough. That's enough for me. That's worth the time.
And we can talk about some things. We have reached some people. Some things have come up on podcasts.
Yes.
And there's a few people that might be walking around on this earth today that would not be because they heard something on this podcast or they
Yes.
called a number
Yep.
on this podcast and it's real.
Yeah.
You know, it's not hokey BS. That's real.
Yep.
And listen, I feel I wouldn't be doing that. I could do a podcast about toy trains if I wanted to. This podcast is important for the town, and I think it's just going to be another tool that's going to be used to help shine light on the good. And the guy's out there now. I don't know what he's doing right now.
Do we got to have him on, bro?
We gotta
How
get
do
the
you
camera.
have a show about P-Berg and not have the mutant on?
No, we're not. No, we're not going to call him that anymore. We gotta
Dude, bro,
call
he was
something-
cooking crystal meth out there
I don't
last
know-
week.
I
He's
don't know if it was crystal meth or he's burning plastic, but it was a very white,
strong.
It was a plume of smoke that was not barbecue
Yeah.
related. I'm not sure exactly what it was.
You know, but you should definitely interview him before you go judge cookies.
So let's do. I don't know that I'm going to make it to the cookies because I got to help Alex with the thing for the.
You're all over the
mistletoe.
place. Well, you better tell
So
Danny
we're gonna
because
do-
Danny
we're
is
gonna
waiting
do-
for you.
Well, Danny knows where this is. He's been in studio before. He can come up here and knock at the door.
Danny, bring him his cookies.
We're going to do some plugs now. I will go first.
But you know, you have to go last.
I will go first because
No.
because then I don't interrupt them.
No, because I see what you're doing. No, you have to go last.
All right. I'll
Thank
go
you.
last.
That boy.
I'm the
Yes.
talent. Oh, wait,
No,
hold on.
no, no, no.
I just want to clear
Wait a
something up.
second.
Just in case you guys didn't know. I'm the talent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the owner of the podcast network.
Mhm.
I pay the bills to keep the lights on.
Mhm.
And he's telling me what I'm going to do. And I'm a schmuck and I listen.
Vicky, so what do you got?
What do you want to promote?
Sensitive Santa.
Hold on, let me text her again and tell her what the fuck are we doing here? Oh no, Ken, I'm sorry. I take it back.
Now you
What?
got to take a drink of soda pop.
What the heck?
No,
You got to
yeah.
put up the flyer.
Yeah, no.
What-
Come on. Which
what-
flyer are we putting
What
up?
the heck
Sensitive
are we
Santa.
doing here? Which one do you want?
Sensitive Santa.
All right.
Sensitive
Got it.
Santa.
So the next thing is my Sense of Santa event. So branching out, we've been hosting this for the past 11 years. It is for our special needs population and also their siblings. So this is the opportunity for them to come out and see Santa in a safe, calm space. And we also provide them with hot cocoa and lunch, and each child that comes and their siblings all receive a gift. And this is fundraised by the Branching Out Foundation and also my partner, Greenwich Autism Alliance.
So can I ask you a question? Well, first of all, I could never be a sensitive. Like I'm thinking of a sensitive Santa, and I'm thinking of like Artie Lang in Elf, and he was not a sensitive Santa. But
Or Billy Bob
sensitive-
Thornton, bad
explain
Santa.
a little bit more what that means
So what-
actually.
So this came about because I had took my son to the mall to see Santa, and it was so loud and the lights flashing and kids crying, adults yelling, and we were unable to stand in line to do this.
So many different things that could possibly
Exactly.
trigger somebody with
lights,
that has-
noises,
right, yeah.
everything. So,
like the trains at the Pork Roll Palooza.
It could, yes. So so there's many triggers because
Right.
some kids, they are triggered by trains, some are not. So it all depends on the child. Each child is individual. That's why they came up with the puzzle.
And your
pieces,
son just had a
because it's
birthday.
different. Yes.
How old?
He is 17, November 23rd. Yes. Shout out to Javen.
Woo, happy birthday, Jay.
God bless. God
Is he a
bless.
Scorpio?
That's a.
Is that Scorpio? Or is he on the other side of Scorpio?
I think it's the other side. I think it's the Sagittarius, I believe. What is
Oh, here he goes. Oh.
What is
Scorpion.
He's a Scorpio.
All right, so
Is that the lobster on?
No, it's not a lobster. You
Are you sure?
jerk? It's a scorpion.
Oh my god.
Oh, I cut myself. I don't know how I did that.
Oh my
All right, so sensitive Santa.
So sensitive Santa is so when each child comes in, they have an opportunity to visit with Santa by themselves.
That's awesome.
And they're able to communicate in whatever form or fashion because not all of our kids are verbal. Some of them they sign or whatever, however they communicate. We provide, resources for them, support. And it's just in a room that's outside of where everyone else is at, and they can take as long as they want.
How are you getting your donations? Where are your donations coming from?
Well, I reach out to a lot of my friends, organizations that.
You're a 501c3.
I'm a 501c3.
Right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I am.
And your building's right over there on 22,
Memorial
right?
Parkway. Yep. 525 Memorial Parkway on the corner of Prospect Street and Memorial Parkway. We've been there now for about 3 years. And Brothers Before Others actually supported us. We did a women's self-defense class a couple of years back. So thank you for that, for coming out and helping our moms.
And the anti-bullying.
And anti-bullying. You
lot
mentioned that earlier, so I didn't want to say that again. But
Well, I like
yes.
to talk about myself and how amazing I am and all the great things that I do because Mo will never do it.
More
You are amazing.
More about me.
But you know
I know
what's-
you came here to talk
well,
about your
you know what's
foundation, but did
important?
I tell you when I was a New York City cop?
Well, you know what's important? Because it's hard. Like, there's a lot of charitable organizations, and there's only so much money out there,
True.
and it's hard to attract donors.
Yes.
But for me, this is the way I look at charity. Like, so say there's just a Burger King, right, on a street, and then they open a McDonald's, and somebody's like, "Oh my God, Burger King, McDonald's." Now Burger King's not going to make that much money. Oh, look, now they just opened up a Wendy's. I am of the thought that the Burger King is there, so some people will come for that. Now you have a McDonald's and a Wendy's. So now more people are going to come to that area because there's more choices and more people come and more money is spent. So I feel like that with charity, right? I will promote every charity that I can that's doing anything good.
Yeah.
Because if I'm getting 1,000 less than I would have, but $1,000 is going to you, and you're going to use that $1,000 to do something in your field, which is more towards autism and stuff like that. And mine is law enforcement for the flowers, but a lot of stuff in town. So be it. I'll find my 1,000 somewhere else, or I will not, and I'll bring it back a little bit. But more people are being helped.
Just because someone else is doing something great over there doesn't mean you can't do something great over here. 100%. Everybody should be uplifting everybody. You know,
right? And especially in these trying times where monies are not being allotted or drying up, or the economy is changing or whatever, smaller towns, right? And that's Phillipsburg is a town, not a city, right? A town. Smaller towns have to depend on each other and have to come together, and every little bit helps. And we're blessed with our charity that I've made a lot of friends here over the years, and I have places that I can go to
and enemies.
But that's
and enemies.
Well, I mean, listen.
You're not doing it right if you don't have an
That's
enemy.
that's my personality.
Yes.
I understand how
It's
it works.
100%.
But if I wouldn't, the reason why I succeed, or as a charity or raising money, is why I succeed, is also the reason why I'll fail sometimes too, because I'm vocal and I'm outspoken, and I'm not for everybody. But I'm going to do what I need to do, that I feel is the right thing to do, to raise money or to do what I need to do to get things done. And if that alienates a few people, so be it. Don't watch my podcast and donate to me. Donate to someone else.
Okay.
That's okay.
Right.
I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
Well, just to bring it back to Branching Out Foundation.
Right. We could do that.
How long did he expect me to sit here and listen to his stories about his fucking stop it, his tattoos before I can talk about
Go ahead.
no, I apologize.
But I just want to make sure I answer your question because I
Yes.
want to make sure that definitely parents out there who have kids who are on the spectrum, that they know that we do exist, and if they need help or support, that they can contact us. And I think Dawn put our information.
Yeah, I put your website.
Put our website.
Yeah, it's up on it. It's been up on the screen for a little
Okay.
bit too. I put it up there. So
Thank
it's
you.
in the comments. No
Yeah,
worries.
'cause I definitely want to make sure that they know about it because I know that like Mike said, plenty of times because we're a small town, people don't realize that there are resources out there available, and we want to make sure that we capture, all of the people that need help and support. So, and that is December 20th, our Sense of Santa. You can email pageonecenter@gmail.com to register for that. Also, we have our 12th annual Phillipsburg Christmas Drive. We've been doing that with a collaboration with Cub Scouts. That will be taking place also the week of the 15th. We have a wrapping party and the whole community comes out for that. You have to check the 11th annual Christmas Drive Facebook page for exact dates on that. And I think that's it. Also, please register for the winter holiday home decorating contest. A lot of good things. A lot of characters are going to be on the trolley. So look for the trolley on that week.
You mean
That's
like
it.
actual
Character.
characters like people in costumes or characters like somebody like me who's
Both.
a character? Oh, both.
Both.
Okay, yeah.
You have to find
Yeah.
out.
I'm throwing eggs at people's houses if they don't
Oh,
sign up.
jeez.
Oh, goodness gracious.
All right, what do you have to plug?
So when I was here last month, we talked about Zaley,
Yes.
the 15-year-old. Do you have an update on her? We also have a spaghetti dinner, which I think you have the flyer for, which is actually next Sunday.
I'm going to that.
It's next Sunday.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah, of course.
Is there
You're
any
go-
other? Is
I'm
there
coming.
any? Is there
Yeah.
any other?
Sunday?
Pasta, are there any other pasta choices besides spaghetti?
No.
Like, can I get penne?
No.
No.
Can I get? I am not a
No.
big spaghetti guy.
Dude,
Then
get
you
over
just
it.
have the salad and a roll.
Get over
Maybe
it.
a cookie.
Salad. Look at me.
Well,
Look at me.
you're
Salad.
Now you
losing
could be at
weight.
this. Now
You're
you could be at the
losing
senior
weight.
center just eating bread. No, just
All right, that's true. That's true enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
you're gonna. No, you're. I'm gonna go. I'm
All right.
going.
Oh yeah, I'm going.
Next
Yeah,
Sunday.
no.
Yep.
Yeah, let me know.
Yep.
We'll be
Julie
there.
and I will be there. We're gonna come out and support. We'll be there in mass.
Definitely, yeah.
What day is that again?
It is December 7th, which is
7th.
next Sunday.
And then
Yeah.
just 4 days later is our thing.
Yeah,
on
so
the
it's
Thursday.
pretty much we have a bunch of different things
Yeah.
going, but I will give you an update. Zaley is having surgery tomorrow to actually remove the AVM, which will.
Say what that is, because people.
So that was
may
her.
not-
That was her the brain bleed that actually happened.
Right.
So by taking this out, there's no more risk of a rebleed.
Okay.
So that's really good.
That's
She
progress.
did get moved to rehab. She is still in CHOP, but right across the street to the rehab, and they are doing. They attach electrodes. Sorry,
Yeah.
all the way up and down her legs, and they put her on things. And I will say that she is doing well. She's doing better. Every little step is towards it. She's going through intensive therapy for speech, for just regular therapy to get her legs and everything going.
Right.
I did see her actually one of the days you were at the senior center. I had the honor to go down there.
Okay.
And she,
Was Mike painting?
yes, he was.
I didn't hear.
So
She did really good.
we have the
though.
GoFundMe, right? We
Yeah,
the
you
link?
guys have it up
All right,
there.
that's one thing. Number two is, and we don't know until she goes through her therapy and she comes home, but we've already made a promise that I don't know how, whatever it is that, whatever adjustments, if any,
Yeah.
they need to make to their home to accommodate her, to make her life easier. Hopefully none.
Yeah.
But if there are, this is another thing that this town is going to rally behind, and we're going to make sure that that family gets whatever
Yeah, that's
they
one of
need.
the reasons for the spaghetti dinner. We don't know what modifications they're going
Right.
to need. We did have a generous friend of ours through Cheer, who actually is giving us a ramp.
Okay.
That was used maybe once.
Right.
Shout out to the Johnson family for
Say
that.
the mom's name now.
Zuli, which you had the pleasure of meeting.
Yes,
Yeah.
Zuli and
It's Zaley's the child, the
Zali
youngest who's in
and
the hospital.
Zumi. I met Zumi at
Zuli.
the Zuli
Yes.
at the
Dying to donate.
Dying to Donate.
Yep.
And again, so this is just, it's maybe
Yeah.
a little cheesy or whatever, but this is just how I feel. So you're like, oh, Dying to Donate, right? Go out and have it, whatever. But it's so much more than that because she's got a lot going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. A lot. And I can't imagine if I'm trying not to get upset, but if my kid was ever sick like that, I don't know.
I can imagine.
I don't know. You
Uh-huh.
can. You can.
Yeah, you know.
You can. I can't. I don't know where this strength comes from, but what made me happy when I left there that night was when you got her up to do karaoke. And for maybe just that 5 minutes, right? Even if it was just 5 minutes, it was 5 minutes of her brain just relaxing around people that she cares about and loves, because she felt she's not doing that if she don't feel safe, right?
Yes.
In that time, I have video of it. I videoed and I took pictures.
you
I
did.
didn't post it because it was just too, it was too beautiful and too. I felt like it wasn't private because it was in public, but it was just a moment that was there for the people that were there. These things are important. These spaghetti dinners, all these different things, and she was leaving there to then drive.
Yep, she went up to the hospital.
Back down to CHOP again.
Mm-hmm.
So when people see golf, and I'm not just saying this to people so they understand. I'm not saying people don't. Just a refresher.
Mm-hmm.
When someone sees GoFundMe and they see $12,000, like, oh, that's a decent amount of money. It is, but it's not.
Yeah.
Because if you're driving back and forth to CHOP, which I'm going to assume she's doing at least three or four times a week.
She's been staying there. Yeah.
Or she
just
stays there.
Yeah.
So you have tolls, gas, and then you have to eat when you're down there. You have to eat food.
Yeah.
And then if family members are coming, or if you're away from the home,
Mm-hmm.
that $12,000 will go so fast. So if you have the ability, and I know it's holiday time or whatever, but like I always told my daughter even when she was younger, hey, look at this. Like when Sandy happened, right? I'm from Staten Island. We were running gas. I lived up here though. We were running stuff back and forth. And she had in her closet presents that she hadn't even opened from the year before. I spoiled my kid.
Right.
Only one I had at the time. She'd be like, Daddy, let's go do this. Let's donate that. Or can we, instead of getting me this, can I just get maybe one less present? So think about this, everybody. One less Starbucks coffee, one less present from your child, or that donation that you make to the GoFundMe, you talk to your kid about 5 years old, 6 years old, 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, whatever they are, and say to them, here's a family that needs help. Instead of another gift for you, why don't we give this gift to the family? And not only are you helping the family, but you're helping your kid grow up to be somebody who's going to have empathy and sympathy and understand about the world that we live in, where 1 minute everything is okay and the next minute it's not. And the most important lesson to learn from that, I'm not being preachy, is we are all, every one of us at this table, in this room, outside these walls, in Phillipsburg, in Warren County, in New Jersey, and in this country, are one incident, one happening, one whatever away from being a family that needs the help.
100%.
And the time to want that back is not when you need it for the first time.
You're right.
The time to do all those things are before, when you don't need anything.
It's one big game of pay it forward.
Right.
You're right.
100%.
Do the nice things. Always again hokey cheap. I mean, look at me. I'm a big freaking maniac.
I'm not making a fat joke.
No, but
I'm not making a fat joke.
My heart is very vulnerable. I'm a very sensitive. That's why I wear sunglasses on these shows, because a lot of times I'm gonna get emotional. Do what you, P-Berg, and anybody listening, do what you can. You can donate to the GoFundMe, great. If you can't do that, come out to the spaghetti dinner.
We'll have donations there at the spaghetti
Hang
dinner.
out. I mean, those things are just like in business. All of the big things, like every big thing that I've ever done, like business-wise, charity-wise, 90% of it was in a restaurant or a bar, over with napkins,
Bar
and
napkins,
and conversation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So come out to the spaghetti event, donate to the GoFundMe if you can.
Yeah, that's gonna be our family dinner next
Okay,
weekend.
there you go.
We've been doing the Sunday family dinner since
Right.
I have the admin schedule, so that's gonna be our family dinner. I'm gonna bring them all.
Awesome.
Go on. If I
happy
go
to
to
see
you,
them all.
if
What's
I go
happy
to you
birthday? It's your
and you say
tattoo.
you don't have anything to promote, I'm gonna.
She'll have her new tattoo.
Every
then.
time we go to Dawn, she never has anything to promote. God willing, she'll have something to promote.
No, the only thing I ask is that we play a Winter Wonderland video at the end. That's what I ask.
Oh, you want to promote the Winter Wonderland video so people can see it? Okay. My.
Well, hold on a second. What is the Winter Wonderland?
It's labeled Winter
She
Wonderland.
made it like a little commercials for people, because a lot of people don't really understand ECLC Winter Wonderland because they can't go there. It's private.
So fun.
And their kids tell about it when they come home. I mean, Jesus. I'm sorry, I don't say Jesus, but the kids. I talk to the teachers and the admin staff. When the kids go to school in September, their second or third day of school, they're already asking about the Winter Wonderland.
One of my coworkers said that her kid like loved it.
Which is why this will
year.
never. When I was going for donations at Lowe's, the girl goes, "Oh my God, I went to ECLC." I said, "Well, wait a minute. We've only been doing it for 7 or 8 years. You couldn't have experienced it." She goes, "No, but my sister did." So I would say 80% of the people in town, one way or another, whether they know it or not, have had a child pass through or know somebody, who passed through here. So here's a video so you can get a little bit of an idea of what happens at the Early Childhood Learning Center.
And then we're going right to the end. Do you have any plugs?
I do have one plug. You want me to do my plug first?
It's
quick.
We can end with this. Yeah, and with the video.
Okay, so my plug is for DPW, for the town, all of the DPW guys. Winter's coming, right? There's going to be snowstorms. We're supposedly having one, maybe Tuesday.
Yeah.
Give these men and women a break, okay? I know a few. I don't know every one of them. I know enough of them to know a lot of those guys and gals. They're ones that volunteer for a lot of stuff too.
Yep.
In town, number one. Number two, they have families, all just like we do. And when it snows and stuff like this, yes, they're getting paid, but they are away from their family. Number three, somebody's block has to be the last block to be plowed, right?
Yep.
It's not personal. No one's out to get you. These guys work really hard. They're picking up the garbage. They're putting the lights up that you see for Christmas time. There's snow plowing. They're working men and women. So please give DPW a break. It's a great time, the holiday season, but it's a stressful time for them. Their workload increases by a lot. Their pay does not.
Awesome.
So
Don't you have a cigar company to plug?